back on the hot, muggy street of New York.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra extraordinary.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to a very, very special episode of the Don't Shoot Disc Golf podcast. This is the year-long anniversary episode, and I want to welcome everybody to the Don't Shoot charity auction. This has been months and months in the making, and I'm so excited to be here with you all tonight to raise a lot of money for two amazing charities. Thank you to so many people already here in the chat, ready to buy some awesome things. Hope you can all see what's going on, and any questions, please do put them in the chat, and I will get to them immediately. We've got the chat on the screen, so hopefully everything is good. Thanks to everybody in the chat. The complaints about the suit missing, apologies. Chilled out stream tonight, but very special, of course. So yeah, let me just turn the music down slightly, and we can get on with tonight because we've got so much awesome stuff that's been donated. I'll take my headphones off for a little bit and just talk to you guys. You guys can enjoy the music, but yeah. So here with me tonight, of course, is Amy, my wonderful assistant. You'll probably see her hand if she comes over all the way to me. Nope, still a bit more. There you go. There you go, Amy. Ben Coyle in the chat saying £250 you should put a suit on should be a forfeit. That would be great if I was confident that I could fit in my suit. So we'll have to take a rain check on that one for now. Shane says he wants to see me eat a Scotch bonnet so much. I am terrified because I do not do chilies. I honestly have probably never eaten a chili, so this is going to be a nightmare, and I'm just going to be choking back while this goes on. So I made a little bit of a Scotch bonnet. But yeah, Amy's going to be monitoring the chat. She's going to be updating my spreadsheets, making those magic bits at the bottom of the magic bits at the bottom of the screen for you guys update automatically. Everyone asking how much for shaved head. I actually don't have any form of shaver that would shave my head. I'm a straight razor kind of guy, so I'm not. I don't have any clippers, so unfortunately we're not going to be doing any shaving. But it does need doing, as you can tell. But yeah, we can't really make that one happen tonight. But I'm sure the other ones are going to be bad enough, and I'm going to get egg in my hair. So because I'm confident you guys are going to reach the goal.
I'll bring the clippers over.
Everyone is very concerned for me with Scotch bonnet, so hopefully it's okay. Guys, lay off my hair. I can't even get it fixed at the barber's, but if it goes wrong. Gilly says you should have donated clippers. Okay, next time we do a charity auction, we'll do the hair shaving. I didn't realize that was going to be so popular, so we'll stick with the current ones for now. But yeah, so yeah, welcome to the show, everybody, and we're gonna have to get started because there's going to be so much to go, and we've got in 10 minutes we've got our first guest to welcome. We're going to have Zoe Andike from Uplay as the first guest, so we're going to have to get on with the first lot if we're going to make it through 45 tonight. So let's get to it. So first up tonight is, of course, this beautiful money stamp Discraft Zone Get Freaky. How this is going to work, by the way, there's only a few rules. If you're going to bid on something, make sure you actually confirm you want to buy it. You just have to put your bid in the chat when I say go, and then when I bang the gavel like so, then it will be sold and you will be getting it. All you need to do is you need to put your real name in the chat. You have to put your real name in the chat, and then Amy will write down who's bought what, and I will contact you all tomorrow or the next day. If you get paid tomorrow, you won't need to pay till the weekend, so you're good to bid. So yeah, let's get started. We'll do a trial run with this first one, Money Stamp Get Freaky Zone. So please start typing bids in the chat. We're going to start with a minimum at £10. So anybody wants to bid more than that? We've got Connor and Ryan already putting the 20 in. One of you is going to have to break the tie, I'm afraid. You can't both have one. We've only got the one. There's Charlie dropping the 25. So we're off to a good start, guys. We're off to a good start. So once the lot's officially sold, it's going to the total will update on the screen. We've got Dean 26, Jay with 30. Smashing it, guys. This is going brilliantly. So Jay currently in the lead with 30. Connor is slightly behind updating, and he's gone for a 26 and a 27 after a 30, so that's a bold move, but he'll catch up eventually. Everyone is very concerned for my health with the chili. I will eat a very small bit, I promise, guys. I do want to be able to get through the entire show. There's Charlie dropping the 31. So have we got any advance on 31? We're going to go another minute or so on this one. We'll give a little bit of time for people to catch up, though. We don't want to drop anybody. We don't want to sell with nobody being aware. But yeah, starting out strong with 31 on the zone. Here we go. I'll hold it up again. 32 from Connor. We're still going. Look at that money stamp. I'm not a big Discraft fan, but this is a cool disc, I have to admit. Whoa. Look at that. Paul is asking, where did the original £175 come from? That's a really good point. So we had an incredibly generous donation already from the In the Chains podcast crew of £150. They are hooking me up. Ollie says, wait, 170 to 172. I should have said that at the start. They are hooking me up big time by dropping a massive donation, and the other 25 has come from the Don't Shoot Patreons. I've been doing a Patreon campaign this month, and a few of you got involved. So that's how that's going to work. So we're holding at 32, but we've got 2 people at 32. So we need either Connor or Jay or somebody else to beat 32. Who's gonna be the one to take this one home? We need to sell this one now, because if we go 5 minutes on every disc, we're going to be here all night. Connor and Jay. Let's see it. Let's see someone break the tie. Charlie with 33. That wasn't Connor or Jay. Okay. Well, I'm really scared to say sold when there's still people bidding. Really, really scared to say sold when there's still people bidding. Connor's out. We'll give Jay another 15 seconds, otherwise it's going to be sold to Charlie. Jay says, all yours. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and sold. The first lot goes to Charlie for 33. So congrats. Ben Hadley bid 20. About 40 minutes too late. So somebody tagged Ben Hadley in a Facebook message, and yeah, we got our first bidder. Thank you so much, Charlie. The total will update immediately. Amy's going to write down Charlie's name on the spreadsheet, and we should be off to go. So did he? Okay, hasn't updated. So oh. Teething problems. There you go. I think I have to have that one in focus for it to update. That's fine. Okay. So moving swiftly on to the second one. Of course, we need to get all of these. I'm going to get this procedure down by the end of the show, but I have to toggle a lot of things. So we're on to lot number 2 now. Congratulations, Charlie, and thank you for being the first tonight. Lots of people, our pleasure. And thanks for donating it. I should be saying who's donated the discs, but I don't have it in front of me. Amy, do you know who donated the zone?
I can tell you now. It was. No, it was. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you.
It was also from the In the Chain. It was from the In the Chains podcast. That's who it was from.
The first one, sorry. Yeah.
So the same people who dropped the generous donations before did a donation as well. So yeah, the second one coming up. York PS4, whoever you are. Can we do questions about specific lots when we get to the specific lot, please? But the answer is yes. The winner does not need to pay for the disc. So here we go. This is these are used discs. So these are thrown. It's a set of throwers. These are Infinite Disc Exoduses, which is the same as the Eagle L mold that a lot of the pros throw. The mold is sold to Infinite, and they made these. So there's this double stamped one, which is inked on the inside rim. And then there's this Tour Series Infinite Exodus, which is Scott Withers' signature disc. This one's 168, and this one is 170. So the flight numbers on this are 75 minus 0.52. So it's the old Eagle mold. If anyone's thrown an Eagle that's more than like 3-4 years old, it's less overstable than the new Eagle. So yeah, let's get this bidding started at, let's say, £14 for the 2 discs. We've got Dean offering 12. Okay, I'll take 12. Let's see who's interested in the Exoduses. It's kind of like a slightly less stable T-Bird, if anyone's thrown a T-Bird. So Gilly taking an early lead with 20. Thank you, Gilly. A few other people interested. It's good. Yeah, I actually really like these discs. Like Jamie with 22. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I bought these as throwers, and I was really excited to get them in my bag, but they just weren't quite as stable as the exact slot I wanted, so I'm moving them on. These were donated by me, if anyone was wondering. And Sam Banner hits the 25 button, so we've got a new leader on this one. This auction is going to wrap in 3 minutes, by the way, guys, because we're going to have Zoe jumping on the screen. Got that, Charlie, got that. So Sam leading with 25. And yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some speed of bidding things at some point in the night, because if we do 2 every 15 minutes, we are going to be here a long time, because you guys have been so generous and dropped everything we've got here tonight. You should see my room floor over there. Our bedroom is full of discs. So yeah, I think we're there. I think we're good. So give you a 15-second warning. I know we're on ultra low latency mode, but I want to just make sure nobody doesn't realize I'm about to sell it. But we're going to sell in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Sam Banner 25. Thank you, Sam. Amazing. Really appreciate that. We're going to get that total updated. It's going to pop through onto the screen straight away. It already has. We're on it. We're proper on it today. And yeah, we've already sold 2 things. So I think we're imminently going to be welcoming in our first guest. So I'm not sure we've got enough time to do another lot. So I'm going to get my headphones back on just in case I can hear Zoe approaching. Let's mute the music for the next few minutes, or at least turn it right down. How about that? So yeah, bear with me while I find the right buttons for this first guest of the day, and just a little bit confused as to what's happened to my preparation, but we'll get there. There we go. There we go. So, Zoe, if you can hear me, feel free to join. Ah, there we go. Move that camera there and move that there. Hello, Zoe. You are live on the Don't Shoot charity auction. Welcome to the show.
Hi, and thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. So for anybody who doesn't know, Zoe is I don't know what your official job title is, Zoe, but you run You Play Disc Golf, which is one of our amazing charities, which we're fundraising for today.
Woo-hoo. Yep. I am the executive director and the founder of Universal Play Disc Golf, and we refer to it as You Play for short. So you're doing great so far. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for doing what you do. It's a great foundation, and it's really important the work you're doing to grow the disc golf scene in our schools and communities. So do you want to give the chat, for anyone who might not have heard of you, a couple of minutes to give them the cliff notes of what it is that you do and what we're raising money for today?
Awesome. Okay. Well, my name is Zoe Andike, and I've been a professional disc golfer now since 2012. Been playing the game for 17 years. My background outside of disc golf, outside of college, is and has always been coaching sports and teaching. So I was a girls' high school PE teacher at the Academy of Sisters for years, and then everything gets started with the professional disc golf scene. I go on tour for a year, and I decided my biggest observation was that disc golf had a huge need for spreading more education, and from the basics, the very, very beginning foundation fundamentals, all the way to professional skills. I knew I just wanted to do a little bit more than play the game and play tournaments at the highest level. Playing the pro tour, the national tour, and all the majors is always what's going to make me tick as a human, like as a disc golfer, my passion and my love for the game. And so it's just kind of cool to have a passion project and a hobby and a love for this really amazing game that I get exercise in. And then also my professional skills as a teacher and as a coach, as a motivational speaker, and I don't know, just somebody that's so hyped on disc golf. I want everyone to have as much fun as I'm having. That's how the whole thing comes together. And Universal Play Disc Golf gets started was the need for me to want to get back to my roots as a professional and as a coach, and being able to teach and give. So wonderful man who actually helped me get started in all the behind the scenes work and becoming incorporated. One of my strategic advisors, Marshall Peter, helps me write our mission statement in a way that it really gives us a chance and an opportunity to not cap any audience that will grow, that we'll be able to teach and grow the game in. But certainly starts with, and I'll get into all the projects that we do, but our mission statement literally is to promote health and well-being and enhance communities through the provision of disc golf educational programs. So that doesn't limit us at all in some kind of a really exciting or fun or creative way to give the gift of disc golf, teach about disc golf in many, many different topics and ways to think about it, and then help people get better at disc golf. So that's a lot of levels of being able to give and teach to anybody we want. And then for the foundation today, just a little bit that you can kind of find some of the information on the website and definitely through our social media. But because of my background teaching, UPlay's major hours and endeavors in the early stages start in teaching all age levels in schools, kindergarten through 12th grade. And then even I was able to coach a couple of different collegiate teams here around the state of Oregon.
Fantastic.
So being able to teach disc golf the way, I absorbed it, accepted it, and then designed it to be able to regurgitate and talk about myself, and then teach it at all levels, kind of became a lot of the first programs or operations. And then, we're only entering into our fourth year. So we've been established since August of 2017. And in that time, able to visit tons of schools and reach thousands of kids with a lot of good things. We've also been able to run fundraiser events that serve the disc golf community and have like kind of secret pockets of education that are all throughout those events to give. And then clinics, we've worked with different, when we create partnerships and sponsorships, we're usually educating everybody that we're talking to about what it is they're supporting or partnering. And so that's kind of a unique thing where UPlay disc golf doesn't stop at one direct audience. We need everyone and want everyone to be able to have the tools to at least talk about or enjoy thinking about disc golf.
Definitely. I guess that's where the universal comes from in the name of in the name.
Yeah, very much so. And so the pandemic, I'm sure everybody always, it's going to come up in many, many podcasts on many topics, but the pandemic put a real damper on being able to be in schools, as you can imagine. And everybody had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to bounce back and shift gears to be able to continue on. And so UPlay's answer to that, my answer to that in different programming and in different formatting, I had previously for years already ran a lot of women's leagues, and naturally, due to my incredible board of directors, a lot of our volunteers, advisors, and many women in the game that support kind of UPlay's what we're doing in their involvement, it was a no-brainer to continue running women's leagues, but use it as a bigger way to teach. And so instead of Zoe and the professional, kind of running the local Wednesday night thing, I designed it in a way where not only could we get people excited and grow the game locally, but I could probably even get something going statewide or West Coast or maybe nationwide, or why not worldwide. And so with technology today and some of the most incredible people, actually the wonderful woman that is the reason I believe I'm probably on this podcast today, also one of my strategic advisors, Carol Finlay. She's a huge supporter of growing the women's game, disc golf education, can't get enough disc golf. And I can't say enough great things about her involvement with wanting to see UPlay continue to reach more people. So thank you so much to Carol and Katrina out there for bringing me over into your great nation and being able to talk about disc golf, not just right there in her local community, but across your nation and neighboring nations. I think it's really special and really cool stuff. that the women's and focusing really on underserved communities and even diverse communities. That's actually some of the foundation of what brought Carol and I together. Were really great conversations about how do we get disc golf more places, and really cool. There's diversified disc golf in different areas in the PDGA and entities here and there that are all observing these things since the issues have come up in 2020. And it's really, really cool that the way that we observed and thought about a lot of disc golf's bigger issues really brought us together to spread more teaching and do more great work. So huge hats off and shout out to Carol and everybody over there in the UK and neighboring nations that are supporting and listening right now, and excited to bid on some amazing swag and cool things. But it's not about the swag, it's about what you're supporting. And I'll try to reel it in because I know I've only got 15 minutes. So growing the women's game from the youth all the way to the elderly, disc golf, we all know, is accessible. We all know it's for everyone, and we all know that we can all actually play and enjoy the game at any level. So growing the women's game has been a fun adventure. If you guys are going to watch anything this year on the You Play Disc Golf YouTube channel, we're doing a thing with a teaching segment for all of the women that plan to ever play a tournament, practice courses and try to get better, and then specifically play the WGE or the US Women's. We have this whole new idea of how we can help prepare people on the women if they want, or anybody in the women's side or supporting the women's side if they want to watch some of the stuff we choose to teach about. So that's one of the online versions, or the video coaching version ways that we teach. And then the one of the most important things that UPlay is doing this year, you guys, and that I hope everyone is a part of, or if you don't know about it, make sure you get subscribed to the Disc Golf Network. You're watching the Disc Golf Pro Tour. You're watching the best pros in the game and some of the most exciting action. But inside of that, those big partnerships plus UDisc, they're all behind, every single bit of teaching and getting information out and watching the pros and the best in the game and how to do it. So through those partnerships and many more bigger collective impact from many more partners that I hope to be able to remember to list everybody during this, is that we're able to coach through the UPlay tip of the day. There's commercials on the Disc Golf Network live broadcast during these Pro Tours and Silver Series. It's only about 15 to 30 seconds, and it's a quick tip, and you might learn fast. But if you want to go to UPlay's YouTube channel, you can find the actual extended tip. And then as we continue to try to figure out how to grow and get our media and our editing skills in these videos, if you join UPlay in our journey to grow our YouTube channel and the way that we're video coaching, I think that you guys are going to find a lot of really fun and unique information in there. So check out our partners, because we really we love them. We love what they're doing in the game, and we love that they want to support what we're doing in the game. And that is a really, really unique way to network and teach. And then that brings me to our pro ambassadors. We have a really fun team, and it continues. Everybody it continues to grow itself. We have a pretty large team, and it's not just Zoe's friends. It's actually some pros that I don't know that well personally, and some that I do, but people that are on fire and they're excited and they have a deeper passion to see disc golf being taught and spread, or wanting to teach disc golf themselves. So I could never deny any of my competitors on the tour or friends that I've made throughout my wonderful disc golf family a chance to want to, make it easier and better for you to access and teach disc golf. So that's really fun. And then our youth team, it's small. They're not live on the website yet. I'd say look for that in the next couple of weeks, but each one of the different youth are probably here locally, or somebody that we've been able to reach and touch nationally. And they're doing big things in disc golf in their community, their family, or trying to aspire to become a junior world champion. We've got a little bit of everything, from a kid that never wants to play a tournament, but really loves disc golf for all the right reasons, to the kid that wants to make it all the way to the pros, plus kids that are part of both, playing in the MPO division and trying tour events, but yet lead youth ambassadors. So all spread out throughout the board. And I know I didn't even take a breath barely, but UPlay Disc Golf is having a lot of fun looking for projects, running programs, finding ourselves in unique places to teach disc golf, and then finding ourselves on some of the biggest stages and where the most skilled disc golf can be observed and taught and learned from. We kind of want to be creative throughout, this year and beyond, to be able to teach and give disc golf everywhere.
That's so amazing. And I guess what comes across most is just your absolute passion for what you're doing and just how much you love it. And it's so great to see and really inspiring to hear. So I think everyone here watching, we've got 60 people live with us right now. Everyone can tell just how passionate you are. And I'm sure there's going to be people who are thinking, I was going to hold back a bit tonight, but now I want to give some money to Uplay. And we've got a way for people... We've got a way for people to give some money to Uplay right now. We've got our first mystery live lot of the night. These ones haven't been advertised beforehand, but yeah, here we go, Zoe. What have you got for us?
Okay. Well, let's start small and then go big. How's that? I think that's fun.
Well, I think what we should do is we should group everything together in one big lot, and we'll do winner takes all. How about that?
Okay, winner takes all, and so from the smallest item to the biggest, we have a really cool pin. It's really nice white and blue pin that can go on your bag. Three different stickers, all scratch-proof, waterproof. 2 can toppers by Zing Minis. We got a mid-range signed by the president of our board, Dustin Keegan, and myself, the director, Zoe Andike.
Very nice.
There's a story even behind this that can come later on, but it's one of our fundraiser discs from a couple years ago. The very first disc golf manufacturer that donated completely to a Uplay disc golf event was Discraft, and Nate Doss
Amazing.
And Valerie Jenkins actually signed this nuke right here. Pretty amazing disc, great flyer. We've also got a Zing regular mini with the bar Uplay stamp and the established stamp towel.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom. Plus 1 magnet.
Perfect. Look at all that stuff, guys. I love it. So, guys, in order to get your hands on all that, you are going to now bid live in chat the way we've just done the previous 2. Get the bids, start firing them in. This is going to ship out from America, so I'd love to see some proper support, and it's already begun. So we've got Ben with 25, swiftly beaten by Matt with 35, Dean with 45. So we're underway. Carol dropping the 60. Cam had 50, but he was too slow. So there we go. More people with 50. You're all too slow. Dean with 65. We're up. Mitchell dropping 70. We've got a new leader. And 100 from, I don't actually know who this is, but 1982 Debut has taken a strong lead. 100 Great British pounds, Zoe. Even more than $100. So Dennis with the 100. That's incredible, Dennis. So generous. So we've got to wait for the other chat to catch up. There we go, 105. We've been beaten by Shell Todd. I'm sorry if I'm not using your real names, guys. If I don't know your YouTube usernames, we're usually on Facebook, Zoe. But there we go, 106 from Carol, 125 from Dennis. This is going crazy. I'm gonna have to start getting my forfeits out early. Shell Todd is Daniel. Well, thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, everybody. Keep it rolling, making big putts right now.
We are.
Coming from one of the best putters in the world to you guys are gonna get to see one of the serious legends and best putters in the world here in a few seconds. Keep making big putts. That's what we're doing right now.
We really are.
And it is sweet gear to be bidding on. Thank you.
So we had Daniel with 130, and then Dennis just dropped the 150. So that is just insane support. 150 wow. Contributing already to his incredibly generous donation before. Daniel, 160. We're still keeping it rolling, and I'm starting to think I've set my donation goals too low. You guys are too generous. This is incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Keep it going, and thank you so much for the support over there. I know you can't thank people enough for the things that are happening, and big movements and bigger things are happening. Your guys' WGE and your women's scene over there is really going to be something special.
Whoa.
Keep it going.
That's 200, Zoe. 200 has just been dropped in the chat. That is insane. Thank you so much, Daniel, and that is just ridiculous. Let's see if We got somebody else saying if we get to $2,000, they're dropping the clippers off. I am terrified. They want me to shave my head, but I'm scared. I'm scared of the clippers, guys.
Was that ever an offer on the table?
That's never on the table. That's just my chat have brought that one in. But we'll have to see how it goes. I think 200 from Daniel is holding right now. That is just incredible support.
Wow.
Thank you so much, guys.
Are amazing. Thank you so much. And I know that you're gonna continue on with some more fun. And before I have to actually give up my airtime, one of my heroes is your guys' next guest, and he's a leader in education and a mentor to me in so many ways. And I can't say enough good things about how UPlay is on a really good path, because I've only had the best experiences, the best mentors, and the best coaches. So continue to bid on the amazing things that you're getting ready to bid on. And thank you for your bids just now. You are literally supporting the coolest foundations in the game. Thank you.
You are. And we are about to sell at 200 to Daniel. Thank you so much for all the bidding, everybody. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold for 200. All the amazing things that have been dropped in the chat. Zoe's happy. I'm super happy. Daniel, if you could message the Don't Shoot Facebook account with who you are, because I cannot work out your username. But thank you so much for your amazing contribution. We'll get that amazing package sent over from the States to you, and I'm so happy right now.
Yeah. You know how to get me the right information, and that literally will go out live with live tracking as soon as we've got all that. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming on, Zoe. Thanks for your generous donation, and thanks for everybody to making it so happy, sharing your passion with us. And we're going to move on with the auction, but thank you, Zoe.
Yeah, thank you very much. You guys have a great night. Thanks for the support.
Have a good night.
You've just gone off it.
I have just closed the wrong Chrome tab, which is a tragic error. But it'll be back. It's all good. Thank you so much to Zoe, and thank you so much to Daniel for his incredible donation. I'm just blown away. Really, truly am. We're gonna make it so the spreadsheet updates. We're gonna be almost to the first forfeit already. Look at that, £433. I'm gonna have to start getting scared about the chili, aren't I? Oh gosh. The blackcurrant forfeit, to explain, if anybody doesn't know, the blackcurrant forfeit is just going to be drinking from the bottle a neat blackcurrant squash. How bad can that be? But we'll find out, won't we? Thank you so much for all the love, everybody. Already up to £430, and Amy is bringing the next lot in. For now. Let's move it along. We've got this fantastic dyed disc, the first dyed disc of the night. There we go. So this is donated by Ben Hadley. So thank you, Ben. This is Darth Vader. The disc is a Dynamic Discs Convict. It's not inked, but the condition is probably 8 or 9 out of 10. It's got some scuffs. I think it's been thrown a few times. The dye has faded a little bit, but it's still in really good shape. So Dynamic Discs Convict. I don't actually know the flight numbers of the Convict, so somebody's going to have to drop those in the chat for me. But let's get this started at £12. Who's going to give me 12 on this? There we go. Ollie. London Disc Golf Community, thank you so much for all your generous donations. £40 dropped by Old Blue Nose UK, who I do not know your username, so let me know who you are. But 40 for this Convict. Incredibly generous. I hope that Old Blue Nose UK knows that this is what he's bidding on. If he can confirm, that would be great, because I'm concerned there'll be people bidding on previous lots by accident who are accidentally back in the videos. So Harry asks, what disc? This is a Dynamic Discs Convict. Can you guys make sure that you've refreshed and are live? Because I'm really worried that people are bidding on discs that they don't know they're bidding on. So we're waiting for Old Blue Nose UK to confirm that he is, or he or she, really did bid 40 on it. We got flight numbers being posted. Thank you, guys. Not sure. There you go. 30. He's clarified. 30, Craig Gardner. There we go. Perfect, Craig. Thank you very much. That sounds more reasonable. I thought 40 was incredible. I think everybody here can agree we can sell at 30 for this convict. Thank you so much, Craig Gardner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold for 30. Thank you, Craig. Amazing. Oh, Matt and Ian have both just bid right after I've said sold. So unfortunately, we can't go back on it. Matt and Ian, there's going to be plenty of other things that you can still have plenty of time to grab tonight. This one is Craig's. Craig has snagged it for the 30. I said sold before I'd seen the bid, so unfortunately that's how it's going to be. There's nothing else I can really do. The gavel has to be final because the chat is going to be... You're going to hear me slightly after I say it. We're on ultra light speed mode on YouTube, but sadly we've got... Still going to have 2 or 3 seconds delay. So when I start counting down 5, you've got to be bidding if you want it. Maybe I'll go to 8. Tombo at Ansel says he loves the gavel. I also love the gavel, but it's been suggested that the gavel gets raffled at the end. So we'll have to see, because I'm fully up for keeping the gavel. But if people want the gavel, they'll get the gavel. Craig Gardner, who just won that for £30, says that his bids are not showing up. He needs to refresh the YouTube page, reload the entire thing, the chat will refresh, and you'll be back up to live. If your little red bar at the bottom of the YouTube video has got scrolled back, then we'll also need to scroll it all the way to the right. But you did win that. So oh yes, also got to have live chat, not top chat. You are correct. You should be on live chat mode on the YouTube comments. So we'll move straight on. I think Amy's already updated the spreadsheet. Where does one get a gavel was the question. One gets a gavel by buying it at the end of this auction, it would have seemed, because people are saying gavel raffle, raffle the gavel. So we'll see. We can't do raffles, but we can do auctions. So yeah, next up, we're up. And this is quite cool, because these are not on sale yet, I don't think. So this is the new version of the launch lander. So this is very kindly donated by Disc Golf UK. They've donated so much stuff for this raffle. So this is the launch lander. This is in their, it feels like almost like a bit more premium plastic. I don't 100% know. The flight numbers are 44 minus 0.52. And coming along with the lander is this amazing lander t-shirt with the same artwork on. Amy, what size is this t-shirt? This is a large. So you've got, can you see that? Large t-shirt and a really nice feeling lander. I actually kind of want this one. Low-key want this. So let's just say we're going to start the bidding at £20 and my bid is £20. If no one beats it for the t-shirt and the lander, then I'll pay 20 for it. Somebody's going to beat me though. I just know it because you guys are so generous tonight. So I appreciate you all, and thank you so much. So let's start the bidding at 20, which is what I have bidded. Jamie and Ben heckling Noah for lander business, but yeah, great disc. Do actually really like the lander. So waiting for some bids to come in. Who's going to beat my 20? There we go. Paul Holden, 25. Am I allowed to bid on things in my own auction? It's my rules, so I say that I am. Unless Amy stops me. Yes, I am allowed to bid on my own auction. Chat have spoken. This is good. This is good. Mitchell with 27 on the lander and the t-shirt. You get both, remember, guys. You get both. Cam, I am not selling the cat. Yeah, Shane, you're right. Amy is going to be randomly punching me to stop once I get to some of these later lots. Just wait. Nah, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble. I think we'll be able to get some Starbucks content later on this stream. So, 27 holding from Mitchell Dine. So, this is your slightly longer than 5-second warning that I am about to pick my gavel up. So, if anybody wants to beat 27, this is your chance. And if not, Mitchell will be taking home the lander and shirt combo, and I'm a bit jealous. So I am selling at 27 and sold. There we go. Thank you, Mitchell. Amazing. Perfect. I'm gonna sip my cider. I've got hazy cider tonight. Tom says 28. Oh, I missed it. Damn. I will. He's gonna get stung with that one if he says it too early. Max saying 4 lots in 42 minutes. Yeah, I know, Max. We're gonna have to pick the pace up. So starting out with the next lot. So this is kindly donated by London Disc Golf Community. Thank you so much, London Disc Golf Community. So you get a sports sack with chalk in that says London Disc Golf Community on it. You get a Latitude 64 bandana. I need to move the thing on. There we go. And you get a discount coupon which gives you one-time use 50% off anything on London Disc Golf Community. Valid until June. So you get 3 things, and you also, we're going to throw in a little London Disc Golf Community pencil. Sports sack, chalk bag, bandana, various things. Let's get started let's go for a tenner. Who's going to give me a tenner on this? Let's get your bids dropped in the chat. Same as before, guys. Let's reach that first donation goal. The blackcurrant squash will be coming up next. There we go, Gilly with a tenner. So if Amy can start finding me some blackcurrant, I'm going to have to do that soon. We've got Jason with 15, also Matt with 15. Jason was in first. So if it holds at 15, that'll be Jason's. Ben with 17, quickly beaten by Matt Lynch. Welcome, Matt, to the auction, and you've bid 20. So we're at 20 for the bandana and the sports sack. It's good. We're past our guide price on this one, so that's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Connor McHale, you need to refresh because you're bidding late again. This was a previous issue for you. This may be an issue later on. The blackcurrant squash has arrived. That's quite a lot. Jesus.
You have to drink all of that.
I'll make it.
No, you'll be sick.
I'll make
But
it.
look what else is here.
Oh god, that's what's going to make me sick. The chilies are also here. Carol, 21. I was just about to say we were holding at 20, but now we're at 21. So give Matt a chance to come back. Another thank you to everyone for tuning in and being here with me. So many of you, amazing, raising so much money. We're about to hit our first goal after this one, and we're at 21 with Carol. So yeah, I'm going to pick up the gavel. I'm being given the hurry up with it, Harry, indications, but I just don't want people to miss out, you know? Okay, we're going to sell at 21 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Carol for 21. Thank you, Carol. And thanks to London Disc Golf Community for the donation. Okay, so we've reached the donation goal. Should I just get it out of the way? Should we just get it out of the way? Blackcurrant cordial. We like to drink with Harry. Here we go. Okay. Proof.
That was too easy.
Amy's saying it was too easy, but she's not the one who had to do it. Is it cheating to drink my cider after tip? Still nicer than Iron Brew.
Shut up.
Oh. Okay. Far too easy, agreed, Amy. Just wait until the next one. That's definitely not going to be too easy. I'm actually scared. And we're going to be reaching it sooner rather than later if this next lot has got anything to do with it. Chat claiming that Max Humphreys is banned from the internet. We're gonna discover. It's just sort of all caught in my throat. Oh. We're going to discover if Max is really banned from the internet. Although he did donate this one, so I think him buying back his own disc is unlikely. But here we go. On to lot number 6. The first run Casterplast Svei. The first run Svei is here. So the first run Svei is a Casterplast disc in its beautiful mint green plastic. It's Got a blue stamp. We've got people bidding already. Ben Coyle's already bid 30. We haven't even announced the start yet, but go for it, guys. Bid on the Svei. It's slightly understable mid-range if you want to throw it, but most people will just keep it with the blue shatter foil. We've got 44 from Mr. York. Blue stamp, best stamp, says Arnold Rothstein. I wonder if we've got some of the Let's Cast Past viewers in the chat. Is anyone going to beat £44 on the Svei? I forgot to mention before, by the way, shipping is going to be a couple of pounds per disc on top. But I can't imagine that'll be a problem when people are bidding 50. So Jamie Disc Golf with 50 on the first run Svei. We've reached the guide price, so this is good, guys. This is good. We're in profit at this point. Rafa also bidding 50, slightly late. Rafa, hello, welcome to the show. You might want to refresh. 52 for Mr. York. Fun fact about me that you might not know, I was originally from York, so there you go. And Charlie also saying 50, very late. Charlie, you also need to refresh. Everyone needs to refresh. I should just say that at the start of every lot, really, shouldn't I? So we're currently holding at 52 with Mr. York. Max says Svea, not Svei. Of all people, Harry. I say Svei because that's what Charlie Goodpasture says. I just kind of assume that he knows what he's talking about. If he's wrong too, then I'm wrong as well. But so yeah, holding at 52. I think we're going to be selling at 52 if anybody doesn't bid. I'm quite surprised. I thought this one might go a little bit higher. So I'm going to pick up the gavel. Somebody's going to bid before I get there though, because we needed a few people to refresh. I know Charlie's going to be upset if it goes for 52. Jason in chat says sever. That's a bit of a burn on our friend Cam, who cannot spell this disc's name to save a life. I think we're going to sell at 52. Charlie might be refreshing. I know he might. He might be going to miss out. I'm not sure. I think he's already got a blue shatter Svei, to be fair. He's got one identically. There we go. Charlie's out, so we're good to sell. Last fair warning. Line up the gavel. And sold for 52. Thank you so much, Mr. York. I'm calling you Mr. York until I know your real name. Can you say that in the chat so we know who to send the messages to after? 52. Very good. Congrats. It's the first one I'm slightly surprised at the price, but very good. Still made my day because it's reached the limits. So we're moving on. Amy's keeping me on point because we need to get going. I don't really have anything to hold up for this one. I've got a blank piece of paper, but this is quite a cool one. Robert Pearson, Amy. Thank you, Robert. So this is quite a cool lot. Lot number 7. It's a custom die commission. You've got a blank slate. Any disc that we can source that's white, that's a blank. So we'll buy it from any online retailer. Will be shipped to Disc Die UK, Mr. Tom Potter, an amazing artist. He's done loads of discs for my bag. And he will work with you to make a custom commission. So this is kind of a dual donation. Tom Potter is the one who will be doing the work, and thanks to Tom Messenger for the donation, my little brother. And we've got straight in with the bids. We've got 35 from Ben Coyle, 20 from Matt, 5 from Shelton, and 30 from Sam Stevens. But Ben has outbid them all before they even got started. Arnold, wow, this is a great price. I agree, yeah, I think this is a fantastic one. We've got to hunt down the blank. We've got to get the thing. And Mr. Gary Parr dropping a 50 on this one. Thank you so much, Gary. Appreciate that. Derek with 40. A bit too late, Derek. And then, of course, Shelton. Thank you so much. Was that Daniel? Yes, it was Daniel. Thank you, Daniel, for 55. New leader. So we're at 55. It's pretty cool. Definitely appreciate that. Refresh alert to all bidders. Thank you, Tom, for keeping us reminded that we don't want to be behind. You don't want to be behind live in something like this. But it should be good. 55 is incredible. Paul asks, can you get white blank comets? I have no idea, Paul. Hopefully we can work with whoever bids it to get whoever wins to get one of their favourites. Disc Golf UK will no doubt be helping out. Gary with the 60. Thank you, Gary. So what do you think, Amy? 60 for 60 for this. That sounds pretty good. We'll give Daniel a couple of minutes to moments to see if he wants to outbid 60. But I think 60 is going to be great for this. Really great price. So much money raised for charity. 60 great British pounds. Oh, I wanna, but it's all yours. 60 great British pounds. Selling in 5. All the money going straight to charity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Gary Parr. Gary, could you drop a Facebook message to the Don't Shoot page and let me know who you are, because I'm new name for me. It's amazing. So many people in the community, new names, and I'm loving it. We're raising so much money, and we've already got to £623 of our £1,000 goal. So that's just insane. Absolutely crazy. 623 already. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all your hard work. And this is one that a lot of you old school players, I don't want to call them old. OG, there you go. Old school OG players are going to love, because this one is an awesome gold stamped British Open, 30th British Open. This is an AVR driver, DX AVR driver. You can see there's a little bit of storage damage up here. This is donated by Derek Robbins himself. The statue of Derek Robbins on the disc. So yeah, any of you from 2008 who want to recapture old memories of the DX AVR driver Quarry Park mold, this is your chance. So let's start at 15. Let's go for 15. Who's going to give me 15 for this this commemorative piece of UK disc golf history? Dean from the Perfect Flight with 15. Samuel with 20. Ian and Ryan coming in with lower bids, and Ben Hadley. So Ian, Ryan, Ben Hadley, you may need to refresh. Ian McNidder also 20, but that's already been by Sam. Carol wants to know, has he signed it? No, he hasn't signed it, but if it was required, we could ship it back to him and he would sign it for sure. Dean from the Perfect Flight, number 22. 22 for Dean. Dean says, retract my bid if it's signed. It's not signed. It's not inked at all. It's just got some storage wear. Sam with 24 and Katrina with 25. So Katrina now leading with 25. Dean catching up with 26. Rare not signed copy. People roasting Derek in the chat slightly maybe, but I don't know. I think some of us would like to have the signature. Yeah, remember to toggle live chat at the top of the chat options. If you're on highlights only, you may miss some bids. Thank you, Ben Hadley. And we're at 26 with Dean. Is this one going to be going overseas to Amsterdam? Ben's 27. It's not going to Amsterdam if Ben Hadley can have anything to do with it. The live chat button is on the bottom in the app, apparently, if anyone is joining me from mobile. Carol and Sam both giving 28 with conditions. Ian 28 without a condition, so we'll go with Ian for now. Although I'm fairly sure he will sign it, but we'd have to send it off to him. But so we'll say Ian McDougall leading with 28. I can't promise hugs from Dell. I don't know Dell's quarantining procedures. I don't know whether he's COVID secure. I don't know whether he's vaccinated, so I can't promise Dell hugs. But we'll go with Ian McDougall, £28. There we go. Dell confirming he's happy to sign or hug. So now what do I do? Is Ian winning at 28? Is Carol winning at 28? I think somebody else needs to bid so that the situation can be clarified. Ian wants it signed and hugged. There we go. Thank you, Sam. 29. So we've got a new leader. This one's still rolling. See if we can get to 30. It's almost 9 o'clock. We're being informed it's almost 9 o'clock. So at some point we're going to have Jay Redding joining us. But he's not here yet, so we can keep rolling. Dell confirmed signing and hugging. Ian with 30. I can't speed them up, Amy. They want to bid. Amy's dancing to the music, and I think she's hurrying me. But we're all good. So Ian leading with 30. Anybody gonna usurp him? Sharky says that Dell is confirmed happy to sign Ian and hug the disc. I think that's a good way around. You'd be lucky to have Dell's signature on you, I think. Okay, I think we can safely sell at 30. I'm gonna hover the gavel. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna give people a chance to catch up. Final call going. Oh, 31. Sam Stevens. I'm gonna have to put the hammer back down now, aren't I? Give Ian a chance because I know Ian wants this one. Ian says AVR in caps. It was going, Ian. It was going. I think you're gonna have to up it a little bit if you want to confirm this one. Last second, Sam Stevens' bid came through. Ian, I'm giving you 32. Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. Give us a proper bid. Up it a little bit. £1. Okay. Let's give it a couple more seconds. Sam Stevens, are you going to do it again? I put the bid in a while back, even after refresh, says Sam. So Sam is definitely behind still. You might need to either switch to live chat. There we go, 33 from Sam. You might even need to switch to live chat or slide the little red bar all the way to the end if it's got a little bit behind the live on the YouTube player. Sam still staying at 33. Ian, are you in or are you out? 34 from Ian. This will sell at 9 o'clock if nobody if the clock ticks over to 9 o'clock for me, I'm gonna give you a 10-second warning and sell it because we're gonna be welcoming Jay Redding to the show and we're still only on lot 8. So goodness guys, we're gonna have to hustle through some of these auction in a little bit. Ian's holding at 34. Hopefully very soon we'll be joined by the man himself, Jay Redding, famous for throwing AVRs. So not AVR drivers though, AVR thingies. Paul's saying neither of them is going to pay a penny over what they have to. Agreed. Okay, we've hit 9 o'clock. So all fair warning, going selling to Ian McDougall, 34. Apologies if anybody else was hoping to bid, but we are sold. So again, Sam, sorry if you're a little bit behind and you didn't quite catch that in time and wanted to bid again. We're going for 34. Yes, of course. Yeti Pro AVRs, say Charlie. Cool. So that one's sold. We've updated our spreadsheet, I think. Let me see if we are here with Jay. He is not joined yet. What do you think? Should we do another one? Or should we...
A quick one, or...
Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more lot, Amy, and while we wait for Jay Redding to join, we'll also make sure I've got my emails open just in case he's having any issues. No sign yet, but I'm sure he will join when he gets here. So here we go, one more lot, keeping it rolling, as requested by the chat. So the next lot is a cool one. We'll keep it going while we wait for Jay. Hopefully he shows up. But we are on to lot number 9, which is something I think is quite cool. This has kind of been put together from some donations from Disc Golf UK and some stuff that I happen to have already that I've been collecting. So yeah, this is the Disc Golf UK Glow set. So it's not an official Glow set, but it's something that I've put together. So here we are with a launch Code X Proto Delta, which does glow a little bit in the light. We've got the very rare limited run Duchess Halloween Glow, which was in the mystery boxes last year. This has been field tested, this one. The code is completely new. I've thrown this one probably 3 times. This is a Duke. This is the old school glow, so this one doesn't have a massive amount of glow, but it's still pretty good. This is a Glow Duke. And then this one is an unreleased yet disc. This is a prototype Frontier. So this is the new Disc Golf UK Frontier. And this one is Glow, is absolutely radioactive. This is sort of top tier Glow. And this mold is crazy. It's really domey and apparently very understable. But I haven't thrown it because I've been saving it for you guys. So we've got Rare Duchess. We've got an unreleased as of yet. This is coming out in the next month or so. Frontier, which is a flippy driver, and a Duke in Old Glow, and a Code, which is the new release in the Delta plastic. So who's going to get me started on the Disc Golf UK Glow set? Paul asking, is it PDGA approved? Yes, I believe it is. Paul Waldron's getting us starting on 20. Charlie says it would be so funny if this went to 93 plus. They want me to eat the chili before I talk to Jay, which is hopefully not going to happen. We've got Ben with 30. Ben Hadley leading with 30. Shelton says better than Glow 2.0. I wouldn't say it was better than Glow 2.0, which is the DG UK's Glow. But it is good. It's really good. The new Glow is good. It holds its glow for very long. It's very impressive. I haven't tried this specific disc, but I've seen plenty of them glow. Amanda 32. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda not on a ban. Max, yes, on a ban. Okay, Daniel with a bid of 40. Appreciate that bid, Daniel. Cam with 32 after the 40. Standard. We're going to wait for some more bids to keep rolling in. We're staying at 40 for now. I'm going to see if I can drop Jay an email and see if he's available. Yeah, I sent him the link already. Yeah. $45 from Save the Freak. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, I've sent Jay the link again. Hopefully he can find us at some point soon. And we've got 50 from Dan. Crazy. 50 for the glow discs. That's great. Thank you so much. Appreciated it. So you guys are only you're only another 50 away from me needing to eat something that I really don't want to. $53 from Save the Freak. I don't know who you are, so let me know your real life names. I can say your proper name. And 55 from Dan. Daniel. Save the Freak, Daniel, also as Daniel. So so there we go. We've got Daniel versus Daniel, I believe. And Daniel Greenlay with 57. Thank you. Daniel versus Daniel battle is at 57. And I'm going to have to start saying surnames. Daniel S with 60. Seems like a crazy amount of money to me, but it's great. It's lovely to see it, and thank you so much for everybody donating. And I guess, yeah, if you were going to buy 4 glow discs for retail, 60 is not bad actually. So so there you go. Ian making a bold prediction that he thinks that Daniel will win. Boo to that guy. 65 says Daniel G. Yeah, 60 for 4 discs does seem normal. I guess to me it's just because it's like charity money, you know, not anything else. But I guess that's awesome to see. $66 from Daniel. I'm not sure. Our donation total is higher than I had thought before. No. Charlie's saying 18 to go. I think you need to go a little bit more than that, Charlie, to reach the next thing. Thank goodness. I'm getting a bit worried. I don't want to interview Jay Redding just after having eaten a chili, but I'll do it if I have to. So yeah, 66. I guess we're holding at 66. Daniel, can you let me know if you plan to beat 66? And if you do, if you don't, I will. There we go. Give us a deadline. 69. Nice. Agreed. Nice. Okay, one more. Okay, we're gonna go a maximum of one more bid each, guys. So if you wanted to crank your bid up, this is the chance to do it. I know Daniel says he's stopping at 69. Chat say nice. Everyone says nice. And it sold for 69. Thank you, Daniel. So that's Daniel G. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. And still no sign of Jay, so we'll just keep going. We'll just keep it rolling. We'll get the next disc up. I know Jay is in Texas right now, practicing for Texas State, so it might be that he's still out on the course, or it might be that I just messed up the time zones and told him to come at 10. So we'll just wing it. It's always possible that I might mess up the time zones. It's very confusing right now because the US clocks went back already and ours didn't. So yeah, here we go. 24 on the next lot, whatever it is. I'm in trouble. Okay, so this is the next lot, and this is donated by the one and only Tom Potter, who is here in chat right now. I need to move on the thingy. Ben Coyle's bid 24 on this without having seen it yet. So we're reaching the next donation goal. So this is a dyed particle. This is an MVP putter. Slightly overstable. It's a really nice flyer, actually. And Tom Potter is a genius at dyeing. So I'll give you a good look at that one in the camera. And you've got 24 leading so far from... and there we go, 30 from Daniel Shelton. So Shelto DJ has raised to 30. We had raising in the dark before, so I thought I'd go with the poker term. So we're definitely confirmed. We're confirmed that we're going to be doing the chili next. Ben says eat the chili before the lot ends. I think Amy's going to have to prepare me a chili.
You're just going to bite one bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not.
I'm not downing a whole chili. I'm terrified. Van Hadley says 35. Guys, I'm not joking. I have never eaten a chili like this before. So Sharky says get rid of the seeds. J Penn bidding 40. Daniel also bidding 40, but it's a bit late. Daniel 45. Everyone's getting excited for the chili. I don't know who is giving me good advice and who's giving me bad advice. People are saying milk. People are saying seedless is cheating. People are saying that I have to chew. People are saying, I think people are saying I have to chew. Seriously, saying that I have to chew. So we'll do that.
I can smell.
I've just rubbed it on my fingers, and I can already feel it on my fingers.
Oh yeah. You need to
Don't rub it into your mouth and then eyes after. British people can't handle the heat. Where's the actual auction at?
Where are we at?
45 with Dan. Thank you, Daniel. Don't touch my eyes. Thank you for the advice, guys. Careful what you touch. Agreed. Wash your hands. Careful what you touch at the toilet. Thank you, guys. This is really actually genuinely appreciated. Here is my bit of chili, by the way. It's approximately half of a chili. Wash my hands, wash my hands. Put the toilet paper in the freezer. I don't know what that
I feel like
means.
this should have been egg on head should have been first.
I feel like it should have done now. You're so dead. Okay, I've completely got distracted on the auction. We're at 45.
Finish.
Should we sell at 45?
Yeah,
We should.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be selling at 45. I think it was to Daniel. Is that right? Going and sold. 45 to Shelton DJ. Okay, I can actually feel my finger doesn't feel the same. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god, that is so hot. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone says milk. Can you get milk, just in
We
case?
haven't really got a lot of milk left.
We haven't got a lot of milk left, guys. We're in trouble. Okay. So right now, I can feel it burning proper hard on the top of my mouth and on my tongue. Did you spit or swallow, Harry? It looked like a spit. I swallowed like just over half of it. Yeah, I swallowed just over half of it, and then there's still a little bit left that I didn't quite swallow, but it was mostly because I was choking on it. I've been brought the milk. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is it? I don't really have any reference. Hotter than anything I've ever eaten before, but I'm not passing out from it yet, if that helps. But
You're red.
my face is going red and my tongue is going numb. Shane says we need hotter. I think I'm going to eat the bit that I ejected before. Jamie says, how do we know it was really chilly? Let's have the bag, Amy. There we go. Carol and Katrina say they're from where it's originally from. Oh my god.
Orange juice is
Orange juice is the best. We've definitely got orange juice. Could you get orange juice? This is getting to be quite unpleasant. Oh. I'm looking forward to my orange juice. Let's just say that. Oh my god. This would be the worst time for Jay to join, wouldn't it? People are talking about Scovilles, but I don't know what that is. Ugh. Thank you. Carol says next lot, so we best just move it along, I think. Oh, I'm going to have to...
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Just solve that one.
Orange juice good. Orange juice, very good. Good suggestion. Oh. Okay, I've been given the next disc. You guys are going to have to bid on this while I go out of the room for a minute, I think. This is a Deco Die Explorer. Thank you to Carol, to Max and Amanda who donated it. We'll start the bidding at 10. This was from the mystery box that Trilogy did. Amy's going to take over for a couple of minutes and tell you who's winning.
Okay, we got 25 from Dennis. 50 from Dennis. Excellent. Wow. Yes, he has gone to cry. He has just, yeah.
I'm just eating my orange juice.
He's just having his orange juice. Having a minute off camera. So come on, 50. Oh, thanks, Ben. 50 for this lovely disc. I actually really like this.
50.
Yeah. Dennis Jones on 50. I'm going to be much more stricter on timing here because we are on... What are we on? Like number... Hang on, I haven't done the thing. 10, 11. There we go. Got it. We're on 11. Okay, I think we're going to have to go with the 50 from Dennis Jones.
That's crazy. Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 50 for Dennis Jones. Thank you.
I told you the gavel was fun.
It is quite fun, actually, yeah. Excellent. Well, I'll put that on the spreadsheet. 50. Dennis. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay. And moving swiftly on to number 12, we've got this lovely Zephyr. I believe, from what I've heard, this is a big disc. It's an Innova Champion disc. Zephyr, PGA approved. Disc golf. That's as much as I know. It's really big. I believe Harry was telling me that this is what Ultimate Disc players will use to kind of come into disc golf. So, we've already got Gully at 15. Excellent. Let me see if it... available since 1992 and now rarely seen or made. Perfect for collectors, old school players. Or someone want to play catch with their mates. Excellent. Okay, let's get going then. 22 with Ben. Charlie at 22. Paul 25. Harry's just gone to the bathroom. Oh, maybe. No, it's on. We're on. Hang on. Let me just see if maybe somebody's in there. Oh, there is someone who wants to join the call. We'll let them in 1 second then. Harry's just coming back.
I'm here.
You're here. Okay.
Yes.
We are on 26 with this, I think. Charlie,
Perfect. Okay.
you back?
Well,
Cool.
we'll admit whoever has arrived.
Jay.
I think Jay's here. Hello, Jay. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can't hear you.
Hello, you're live on the charity auction, Jay. Welcome to the show. If I'm spluttering and coughing a little bit, we've recently reached £750 raised, and my forfeit at £750 was to eat a Scotch bonnet chili.
Let's go.
And I've already done it, and it's pretty awful. I don't really do chilies, and my mouth is on fire right now. So that's where you've joined us at.
I've got a huge tip for you.
Go ahead.
Don't touch your eyeballs right now.
I'm working super hard on not touching anything important.
That is for darn sure, especially your naughty bits.
Yeah, I'm being careful. I shall remember that advice. Thank you, Jay, and welcome to the Don't Shoot show. Yeah, we're at £821 so far, Jay. How good is that?
Amazing. That is fantastic. What are you going to do when we get to 1,000?
My wife is sat next to me is going to crack an egg over my head, and I'm going to have to do the rest of the show with eggs flowing down my face.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah,
Well,
and we've got a bid going on right now for this disc. Maybe you can tell the people about it a little bit, Jay. It's a Zephyr.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And once we're done with that one, I've got one to put up as well here for us.
Amazing.
But, the Zephyr. I mean, this goes back to the original transition to where frisbee golf was actually played with frisbees, right? And we know that the big difference between a frisbee and a golf disc is that instead of the frisbee where the weight is distributed evenly throughout the entire disc, the golf disc, all the weight now is in the rim of the disc. So the Zephyr, even though it is shaped like a frisbee, it actually does have weight in the rim of the disc. So it starts to get some of that gyroscopic airplane wing action that we all know of the triangular beveled edge disc. So the Zephyr is legal. The PDGA does weight by grams versus the diameter circumference of the disc. So your early molds back in the early days when the Frisbee was the main thing, right? Once these discs started coming into mold, the Eagle, not the Eagle of today, but the Eagle, which really was what became the Arrow, was Innova Champions disc in 1983. They were the very first triangular beveled edge disc. This is what changed the game forever. Some to dismay of the Frisbee, guys, but everybody else that wanted the disc to go farther flying and be more accurate, all gravitated to this new cool disc called the Eagle, which we know nowadays is called the Arrow. Innova changed that into the Arrow. So very much, rounded edges with the triangular bevel where all the weight was. The Zephyr, the Condor, the Scorpion, these were all super wide diameter discs. So the legal weight limit for a Zephyr is 200 grams, wow. Which we know are modern style discs these days only go up to about 175, 180 grams, right? For mid-ranges like a Rock or a Mako or any of those mid-ranges. Yeah. So the Zephyr is considered one of the greatest catch discs of all time. A lot of fun to play a single disc round with. If you're ever into the Frisbee discipline of maximum time aloft, or I forget what the other one's called. It's something to catch. It's self-caught flight. It's you throw the disc up and then you got to throw it just right, and you try to run it down and try to catch it at the very last moment before it hits the ground. And the Zephyr is a great disc to do something like that with. Anything in the double digits is like unbelievable. Like I think the world record is at like 16 or 17 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I want to see all of you try to throw a Frisbee up in the air and keep it up there for 16 seconds before you go run it down. It's really a fantastic. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the history lesson.
That's the Zephyr.
Yeah, and we are going to sell our Zephyr, Jay. We're going to sell it for £35 to Rafa. So, Rafa, thank you so much for your bid. £35, that's about $42, $43. And sold. Bang.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so thanks so much, Rafa.
So I'm coming at you guys live from Tyler, Texas.
Wow.
This is I just got done playing my last practice round. The PDGA very first national tour event will kick off tomorrow with a 3-day event. And all the top pros in the world, besides those from England itself, are all here.
I'm not sure any of our top players would quite be able to compete just yet, but just wait a few more years and we'll have Noah out there maybe.
Oh, I know you have a lot of up and comers, but let's not ever forget Mr. Derek Robbins, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's ageless. I mean, he can compete with anybody. That's for sure.
Yeah, if you need someone to shoot par at a course, Derek's your guy, definitely.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about what we're doing this today, because you probably have a line on some of the future generation of UK disc golf is out there, hopefully listening. I know we got some youngsters out there listening, and we definitely have some disc golf leaders that are probably curious to like, hey, how do I get disc golf going in my community, my school, my youth program? I'm the executive director of the Educational Disc Golf Experience, which, we are so fortunate to have you, Harry, and everybody out there that's participating in this, that's raising these incredible funds for some nonprofits. That's what we do, right? We're in the process of building future generations of disc golfers. So, yeah, what can I answer for you?
Yeah, so give us a brief insight into one thing that you're doing this year through your Edge organization, the Educational Disc Golf Experience. Give us one thing you're really excited about.
Well, I mean, what I'm really excited about is for this COVID nightmare to get lost, right?
That's for sure.
What we haven't been able to do is we haven't been able to spread our message directly to teachers because of distance learning and not being able to have conferences. You know, my wife Des and myself have been attending conferences for 20 years now, and when we first started, we had to like almost drag people into the booth, even though we would have a target in there and we'd have discs and all kinds of cool nature scenes in the background, and we'd still have to draw people into the booth to just tell them what disc golf was. And now fast forward to conferences these days, we actually have to set up assignments and meeting times because everybody wants to come and talk to disc golf. And of course, with Des and I's pedigree of being world-class disc golfers and Hall of Famers, we always are invited to put on some kind of a demonstration or a show, and we usually pack the house with 200 to 300 teachers and really turn them on and get them excited about bringing the sport to their programming. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. But I'll share some really great tidbits with you all. As of this year, just about a month or two ago, Edge will now have awarded out over $250,000 in granting funding for underserved and underprivileged schools that just don't quite have the money to do what they want to do with disc golf. So because of stuff like of what you guys are doing right here, that's where these funds are going to go. They're going to go right back into helping programs go. And we do have Edge programming going on in the UK already currently. Just a few short years ago, Des and I, under a contract with our own personal business, wasn't really through Edge, but we contracted with the United States Air Force, and we were able to travel and help install courses and help their youth programming get disc golf going. So we were lucky enough to work with the Royal Air Force of the UK as well, and some of our partnered bases in Alconbury and Croughton. And so we have two programs going at those Air Force installations where all of the kids that live on base, whether they're English or American, they're all getting exposed to disc golf. And I was even able to design a 9-hole course that they installed at the Alconbury Royal Air Force Base there. So good stuff.
Incredible. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. I love it. So Jay, I have to let you know, the chat, the live chat, we've got 70 people here right now with us, helping us raise these amazing funds. And there's a hashtag trending in the chat, which is hashtag auction Jay's shirt. They're big on they're big on your shirt. It's cool.
Wait, can you see that all? Yeah, I got some surfing Yetis on there.
Wow. Look at that. It's an amazing one. It's for sure. It's really good.
Well, hey, I tell you what, I just got this, so it's going to be hard for me to give this up.
For sure.
But how about we do this? How about we auction this puppy off here?
Yeah.
What this is an out of production, glow in the dark Innova Champion Nova that is autographed immediately after Chris Dickerson won the 2020 U.S. Disc Golf Championship, and Paige Pierce, Miss 5-time world champion, was crowned the women's national champion of 2020 as well.
Wow.
So how about that?
How about that? Yeah, you guys in chat, you're lucky. You're going to get your hands on a Paige Pierce signed and Chris Dickerson signed USDGC champions on a Glow Nova. That's so cool. Knowing my chat, they'll be bidding already, Jay. Yeah, there we go. We got £50 from Ollie at London Disc Golf Community. Is our starting bid.
I love Ollie. We know Ollie.
Yeah. big love to Ollie. He's donated some great stuff to this auction, and he's got the 50 in. And then Dennis Jones dropping the 100. So he's got £100 on already. Wow, you guys are so generous. We love this. Wow, we might be going to reach our egg on the head donation goal while you're here, Jay. If we're not careful.
Oh, good. I mean, hey, I've got more discs. I mean, I'll go up into my personal stash right up there. Let's get there.
We're on lot number 13 on our auction, and we've got 45 already. We've got 45 in my room through there. We've got to get through, so we're going to have to crack through them a bit after this interview, Jay. But 100 from Dennis Jones. That's incredible. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Well, that's cool. We'll let that kind of formulate a little bit. I don't mind. I know you've got a schedule. I'll talk as long as you want. My wife Des we both were on the air, I think, at the same time. She just did the press conference for the national tour. She is competing in her first big event, coming back from really what has been a tough injury for her for a number of years, which she really toughed it out for too long in most people's opinion. But you're only ready to do surgery when you're ready to do surgery, and she's never had any anesthesia, she's never had any surgery, so she was very leery. In the end, she got a full hip replacement, so pretty heavy duty stuff, but nowadays they've got it down to a science, and she is feeling incredible. She is pain free. Her game and love of throwing frisbees again is right back. And I'm pretty sure I heard her right before I got on here. She just called the win this weekend.
Oh,
she's
amazing.
Stepping right back in where she left off. And those gals that are half of her age or even more, look out.
For sure. Wow. So Ben Hadley with 110, immediately beaten by Dennis with £150. So that is incredible. Thank you so much, Dennis. Wow. Blown away.
Harry, you look like you're doing pretty good there with, I think that Hobbit Scotch bonnet has maybe evened out a little bit. Did you drink some milk?
I was advised by our resident Caribbean friend that orange juice was the way to go, and it actually is going much better. I'm quite happy right now. But with 150, the hashtag fetch the egg is now beginning in the chat. So I think Amy's going to have to go downstairs and fetch the egg at some point. Chat,
Amy, go ahead.
Sorry, chat are bothering me to ask you: can we have some Yeti Glow AVRs for the UK? We don't. There's a lot of people who love their Yeti Glow AVRs, and they're sought after.
Well, so I can say if you picked up a Glow Yeti AVR from me when they came there, those all sold out very quickly, and they are highly sought after in the United States as well. But here's some good news. Currently, and it's on backlog here, but the Glow Yeti AVRs are set to be run once more from Innova Champion sometime this year.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I tell you what, when those come in, I'll figure out, probably through, we'll go through maybe the Quarry's pro shop there,
Sure.
or maybe Ollie's Underground or somewhere. But I'll work with one of those guys to make sure I send a nice big box over there, and then you guys can put in some pre-orders, things like that. Does that work?
That works. That totally works. We'll do that for sure. Yeah, amazing. So many people are going to be very happy by that.
Super.
Ben in chat says, Amy, don't wait to be invited, just egg him. Once you've gone down and got it, I think a surprise egging is probably better. I'm just concerned for my headphones, really. Oh, the egg is here. Okay, I'm gonna de-headphone for the egging, because these are £450 headphones, and I don't really think they need egg in them. But Jay, why don't you keep talking to the chat about something cool while I get egged? How about that?
Yeah, you believe me, I'm gonna be.
Okay,
I gotta film.
You're making it so it's officially ready.
Yeah.
Don't keep me waiting too long.
I am actually going to record this as well, because this is just fabulous stuff going on.
I'm better in camera now. Okay.
Oh God, it's gonna hurt you.
No, you'll be all right.
The messenger is taking an egg on the head for charity. Yes. Yes. I am the walrus.
Man.
Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
I'm fine. You were right about it hurting me. That was Oh.
Oh no!
Harry, you truly are the
No,
Eggman.
don't put it back on. That wasn't part of
man.
the deal.
You know what's going to be the best is your hair is going to look
We
better
only have
than
one
it
egg,
ever.
so this is the only egging, I think.
Your hair's
man.
never going to look better.
Man alive! I'm gonna have to put my headphones back on. Oh, my headphones did get eggy. Can I get a cloth of some kind? Oh man! I tell you what though, the egging at least was over quite quickly. The pepper went on for 20 minutes, so I don't know. Do I take egging or pepper? Probably have to say egging. Is it cheating to wipe my hair?
No!
I'm being banned from wiping my hair. Okay, I'm going to hear what Jay's had to say. Jay's getting big love in the chat, but okay.
Harry, all we're asking for you to do is to now say, "I am the Eggman, cuckoo, cuckoo."
Okay, here we go. I am the Eggman, cuckoo, cuckoo. How about that?
Yes, it's official. That's fabulous. Well, I mean, thank you, Harry. But honestly, thank all of you guys because that was fantastic right there. That was good entertainment.
Good.
I'm so glad that I was able to pop in here for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys, I want to turn you on to something I'm involved in right now, and that's I've been the guest co-host now. I just recorded episode number 2 for me. There's a podcast here in the States from Alti World, which is a big journalism network for the sport of ultimate, and they branched out into disc golf. Most of you probably already aware of it, but Charlie Eisenhood has got a podcast called The Upshot, and I am going to be a guest host for 4 episodes while we do the Texas Swing. You can watch my one from last week from Waco. We talk a lot of disc golf. We have an absolute ball with a interview with Nico LaCastro, who was the winner of the Waco Charity Open. And, we kind of get him to open up a little bit. And, Nico is Nico, always entertaining. So check that out. And the new one will be dropping here, I think, sometime later on today even, talking about the Texas State Championship that we're about to compete in and talking about that a little bit. Our guest this week is Michael Downs, who is the event manager for the Professional Disc Golf Association. So
fantastic.
Cool stuff there. Yeah. I'm gonna in that same episode, I had this out because I did the podcast, but some incredible music for you guys out of state of Texas. If you're interested in some, these guys are making waves all over. In fact, the UK is already fairly hip to these guys. This is Khruangbin. It's spelled Khruangbin. 3-piece band, all super talented. But if you like soul, surf, psych, chill, funk, it's got all of them. It's just a super band. I featured them in the podcast yesterday, and I still had that hanging out here in the motorhome. So I thought you guys would maybe enjoy that if you got some of those Spotifys and things like that, and you're looking for some new music. Check out Khruangbin.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Jay, thank you. And I can officially say that the amazing disc that you're offering to ship to the UK is going to be sold for £150 to Mr. Dennis. Thank you so much, Dennis. And sold. There we go. And Jay, thank you so much for the donation. I wanted to share one thing with you that you might not know. So when you were over in the UK in 2018, I had been playing disc golf for about 4 or 5 months at that point. I was a very new player, and that was my second ever tournament, I think, or first ever tournament. And I met you and Des, and we had a clinic, and it changed my putting game forever. And now I'm actually a fairly good putter, which is weird. And I got this this mini. This is the Glow Yeti AVR Mini. I didn't get one of the actual AVRs, but here's my mini. So So keep spreading the good word. Everything you're doing with Edge is fantastic, and I can't wait to keep following and keep raising money for you guys. And yeah, looking forward to getting your half of the charity auction sent over once the dust has settled after the weekend. We've still got we've got 35 more lots to get through. So,
well, Harry, I can't thank you enough, and everybody that's watching and everything. I mean, that was you know, I mean, my last name is Redding, Reading, and as much as all my primary days they wanted to call me Jay or Jason Reading, I always thought it was vitally important to make sure that they pronounce the name correctly. And of course, you all know where my heritage is. So when I got to visit the motherland just a few short years ago, it was really a special experience for Des and I. We had a bang up time in London. We got to see you know, some shows. Des actually got to meet. I'm gonna mess his name up. Help me out here. Who is Gandalf from Lord of the Ring?
Ian McKellen, I think.
Ian McKellen, yes. We got to see Ian McKellen, you know, back in his home zone doing some Shakespeare. So
amazing.
Good stuff. Yeah, and you know, the tournament itself was a great time as well. I am third place, which, you know, I was hoping to come away with a victory, but I come out of there thinking about what Edge is doing. Number one, the winner was the number one player in Iceland. The number two was the number one player in Belgium. And, you know, here I was number three. But those two players, their ages combined, I was older than both of them. And that's what made me feel absolutely incredible about what we're all doing here, because the future of disc golf could never be brighter. And I really look forward to continuing to work with some of your leadership over there, because there's no reason that Edge cannot be a large portion of the future of UK disc golf. I know we've talked with Ollie and some of the others going forward. You know, the UK is an easy one because we don't have to translate the curriculum into any other language than what it's at already. Sure. We do. Yeah, we have it in the curriculum is in French already, but we need to get it going over there and get them to the schools. So thank you guys so much for involving both Edge and Uplay. We're doing good stuff, and we're 100% publicly funded. So man, we really appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, let's make it happen. And thank you so much for coming on, Jay. We've got discs to sell, so I'm gonna say thank you for now. But if you'd like to come back on the show as a full guest for a full episode at some point, we'd love to have you.
All right. Well, you heard it there. If enough of you say, yeah, we want the Yeti, I will absolutely make it a point. I would love to be a guest of yours. Harry, don't shoot the messenger.
There you go. Thank you so much. Cheers, Jay.
Cheers.
And there we go. That was it. That was Jay Redding. And we continue live with the Don't Shoot charity auction. And we're going to have to get our next guest, Charlie O'Brien, in very soon because time is cracking. But with Charlie, we'll just keep auctioning stuff while he's here. So there'll be... Sorry? Nah, it's Charlie at 9:45, definitely. So yeah, Jay. Hopefully you can leave the Google Meet. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. There we go. Bang. Charlie, jump in whenever, and we will just keep selling things while you're here. Thank you so much for joining, Jay Redding, and that was amazing. Thank you everybody in the chat. The campaign for £2,000 shaved head is not happening, I'm afraid, Ollie. If somebody can think of a good forfeit that you guys wouldn't mind seeing, no more peppers. My tongue still hasn't recovered from the previous one. But if you can think of a good forfeit that we can do with household objects, I'm down. But yeah, we need to get cracking. So Charlie will jump in whenever he gets in. Just say hi when you arrive, Charlie, and we're gonna keep going because some of you guys haven't bought anything yet. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna have to be faster. this is another donation from London Disc Golf Community. We've got a hand eye t-shirt. Hand eye t-shirt. We've got a pencil, and we've got another discount coupon. So for London Disc Golf Community, that would be amazing. I've got eggs dripping down my face. So yeah, hand eye t-shirt. This is size. This is a small t-shirt. So this may be one for the ladies, maybe, or some of you, you smaller guys. Size small. Let's get some bids in. Somebody give me a tenner to get us started, and we'll get going. We got some quite funny things coming in. We've got eyebrow shave, which I have to be in work meetings tomorrow, so that one's not really going to work. But we can do. What else have we got, Amy? What are you excited about?
Amy giving you a makeover.
Amy giving me a makeover. Okay, if we get to $2,000 before 10:30, Amy can give me a makeover. But you guys are gonna have to work hard at that because we've only got 45 minutes. So, so that's fine. Charlie is just going to jump in at any moment and we'll just get going. But yeah, let's move on to the next lot, shall we? We got hand eye t-shirt. We're doing hand eye t-shirt. Katrina giving us 10. Thank you, Katrina. What color is the t-shirt? I did hold it up, didn't I? It's like a light blue. There we go. It's like a light blue, size small. The Don't Shoot logo is definitely not cool enough to get a tattoo. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna stick at 10. Katrina, we are going to say sold. So thanks for the 10, and we'll get that sent out to you, Katrina. Thank you. And Amy's going to fetch the other one while we admit our next guest, Charlie. You guys are going to have to accept that the auctions will continue. We've got Charlie joining us from in front of his impressive bookcase right now. Hi, Charlie.
How's it going? How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it's going really well. We're just going to have to keep cracking on with auctions, I think, Charlie, because we've only done 13 and we're already here. So Amy's going to have to let me know what lot number 14 is. Ah, yes, this is Dean's one. Someone tagged Dean in the chat. Natural Born Disc Golf, Spin Die Ballista Pro.
I've heard that Ballista Pros can be thrown fairly far. Angus Green has been getting into them.
They can. So this is a 173 gram Opto Ballista Pro. Shipping included from Amsterdam, Dean from the Perfect Flight supplying. I can't hold it up to show you because it's not here. It's still in Amsterdam. But shipping will be included in this lot. So there we go. We've got bids already, Charlie. We've got Dean with 15 and Paul with 20. I've got egg dripping down my face. I don't know about your current state.
I was so hoping for you to eat the chili or do the egg when I was on the call with you. It was really so funny.
They've come and gone already because it's gone ridiculously well so far. We're already past 1,000. I can't believe it.
It's amazing. Well,
yeah.
to be fair, you do have an amazing lineup of discs, and like the one that I'm going for hasn't even come up yet.
I know. We're gonna have to get to them. We're gonna have to crack through some. Right, Ian McNidder holding at 25. Let's get the next. Let's get any more bids in, and then we'll just crack through, and we'll have to sell. I know Dean was telling me that he was going to buy his own disc, and he did bid 15 on it. So I'm gonna say there we go. Paul Holden 27. We're definitely going to wait for Dean to confirm that he's not going to outbid. There we go. Ian McNidder 30. Ben Coyle says $2,000 and I can egg your gaff tonight. I will pass on that one. Thank you, Ben. It's
he's been trying all evening.
He wants to bring me all sorts of things to make my life slightly worse, and I appreciate him for it.
Hilarious. I've just been bringing up the live chat here so I can see all the bids.
Perfect. I appreciate that because I would love to sit and chat with you, but we'll have to do that in another episode because the things are coming in fast. Sam Banner with 35. Thank you, Sam, for the crazy bid. Dean is out, so it definitely will sell to someone here in the UK. Dean says, "What the hell is a gaff?" It is northern slang for house. Also a place that does not need eggs thrown at it, but there we go. Holding at 35 from Sam. Ian says out. I think that's a clarity. Here we go. Selling at 35 and sold. Amazing. We'll get that one put back on.
Oh, what's the next one?
Brilliant. The next one is a £10 Disc Hub voucher.
Ooh.
So this one, we don't need an auction. We'll do the first person to give me £12 for the £10 Disc Hub voucher takes it. Who's going to give me a 12 for a £10 voucher? Anybody crazy enough? Someone give me 12 quid for a £10 Disc Hub voucher. Let's do it. Let's exceed the buy price.
I see that comment, Tom. We are not auctioning my bookshelf.
Charlie's bookshelf would break the internet.
I've just got a new Skygod 3, and I've got Skygod 1, 2, 3 up there.
Come on, guys.
Add to the collection.
Somebody's got to indulge my wish for 12. There we go. Thank you, Ben Hadley. Sold to Ben Hadley for £12 for the £10 voucher. I appreciate it. There we go. Boom. Yes, timely reminder to refresh your chat if you are behind, or also make sure you're in live chat mode. Both are very important. Ben Hadley has taken that one, and we're moving straight on. We're going to keep cracking through. We are on to one that I am very excited about. I don't know if anybody is going to be as excited as me. So here we go. This is the Thought Space Athletics Glow Pathfinder. This is a straight mid-range. Until a few weeks' time, this is the only one in the UK. It might be the only one in Europe because DFX, who make these, do not have any other European people who get them. I know somebody's just moving over, but yeah, this glow disc is pretty damn cool. And Ben has suddenly shot into the bidding with 50. Ben Hadley, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mr. Shelton says, "Is that a golden goose?" It's not. It's got gold foil on it, but it's not an actual golden goose.
I've just got a direct message from Max saying, "Is that a misprint Cloudbreaker?" It's probably the fact on my laptop camera. I don't know why it's not the best quality. But I did get a double stamp SPI arrived today. Thanks so much, Ben. You know who you are.
There you go. Yeah, Dan says he's the one who Daniel Shelton is the one who's moved, who is bringing one of these to the UK. But yeah, it's not a golden goose. It does have gold foil though.
I've been so impressed by the prints that have come out of Thought Space Athletics.
Yes, Thought Space do amazing discs. I'm very excited to get my hands on some soon. And yeah, so this one is just going to sell for 50 to Ben Hadley because that's a really generous offer. It's more than I was expecting it to make, and we haven't had any other bids. So let's keep it rolling, and we're going to sell in 10, 8, 4. There's a fast seconds, 2, and
what do you mean, Max?
Sold to Ben Hadley.
There's no misprints.
Ben Coyle says, "Who makes the TSA molds as MVP?" Yes, they manufacture, but they are actually slightly different plastic blends. Apparently, who'd have thought it? So that one's sold. Thank you so much. Still cheaper than shipping from the States. Very true, and you get a limited edition stamp. So there you go. Amazing. Up to 1,100 already, and we'll keep it going. Yeah, he will in a little bit.
Okay.
It's this one. I've got it here. So yeah, we're gonna keep cracking. Charlie, we'll do your one in a minute. I'm excited about your one.
Sure.
As an unreleased, but it's right here next to me. So
should we do it?
Yeah, let's do this one first. Let's do the Disc Golf UK. We've got another chance to get your hands on a T-shirt. I'm loving the T-shirt merch. We've got this Launch Code X. Have you thrown one of these, Charlie?
I have not. I got given a fair few. I've been really impressed with the Glow Lander. I love the print. So whoever won that Lander T-shirt.
So we got the Codex t-shirt here. This is a size medium. Oh, we've got it upside down. This is a medium, so for you mediums out there, we've got Launch Disc Golf on the Codex, and then we've got the actual Launch Codex itself. This is one of the better discs that that Launch have made so far. It's actually a really nice flyer, and the plastic's pretty good too. This is the first sort of full color print one they've ever done. Really cool disc. So, where should we start? I've seen Dan Milton throw an ace of the Codex the first day he tried it. I believe you, because it's actually really great disc. So they're doing good things over at Disc Golf UK. So yeah, let's start the bidding on the t-shirt and the Codex at, let's say, 20. Anyone can fit in a medium, give me 20 for a t-shirt and a disc. Let's get that in the chat. And I will make sure Charlie's one is ready to go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the start. I was supposed to mention this at the start. We've got this really great mini that was done by Max Humphreys for the auction. Charity auction die, and it says "Don't shoot" on it. So whoever ends up spending the most money will end up getting this, just included with their order. How cool is that?
I don't want it. I don't want to spend the most.
It's the price. We haven't had a 20, but we have had a 15. How's our have you got the spreadsheet there, Amy?
Yeah.
Is 15 above the
Yep.
acceptable
Yep.
minimum? Yes, it is. Okay, so Cam with 15. Unless anybody's going to beat 15, we're going to sell to Cam. That's a really great deal. I wish I could fit in a medium. These t-shirts are great. Okay. No further takers, so we'll sell a Code X and a t-shirt for £15 to Cam. Here we go. And sold. Congrats, Cam. That was a nice little take there. I'm sure we'll get those to you this weekend. Perfect. We've really got Amy going now. We're rattling through some of these auctions, but we're going to do Charlie's one next. So Charlie, here we go.
So there's a little bit of a story behind this one. I didn't actually know that Jay was going to be on the podcast as the guest before me when I donated this disc. Harry just randomly said to me, "Oh, have you got any discs you want to donate?" And I'm not sure if you remember, if anyone was there. Jay came over to Koi Park Open, and at the end he gave me and my brother a disc. I believe it's a Star Mako. I haven't actually thrown it since he gave me it, but there's a Yeti in the photo, and there's like 9 hidden baskets. So there's a bit of a story behind this. There's really cool print on there. Does it say baskets beware?
Yeah, it says baskets beware.
Yeti.
Yeah. So I wish I'd remembered to show Jay this when he was on, because I was planning on it. But I was when Jay arrived, I was currently suffering from the effects of a chili, and then before he was gone, I was suffering from the effects of the egg. So so the Yeti Mako, you said Star Mako, I think.
I believe so. It should be on the back.
Yeah, 175 Star Mako. It's a little bit faded. I think it might have been thrown, but it's definitely got some storage wear. But it's it's in really good condition.
So Jay would have thrown that in his pro bag. And then I'm guessing it might have got a little bit too unstable, might have put a new one in there.
Oh, amazing. So it's actually out of Jay Yeti's bag?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, cool. Even more backstory to it then. And the chat have begun the bidding. The Star Mako announcement has got some people excited. So we've had 30, we've had 25, we've had 30, we've had 35, we've had 40, we've had 45 from Mr. Shelton. 50 from Ben Coyle. Thank you, Ben. Wow. What was your expectations for this one, Charlie? What were you hoping?
Honestly, I had no idea. I wanted to provide a disc that was interesting, had a bit of a backstory to it, because I didn't want to give like a random stock stamp disc or anything.
Definitely. That's a really cool one. Ben Ramsey with 51. Ben, you're a little bit behind the chat, so you might want to refresh. But Dan has jumped in with 52. And Ben Coyle's got 55. Ben Coyle's got his eyes on this one. Ben's a Mako man. I believe in you, Ben. Thank you for your charitable donation in advance. But Jason McNeese is also a little bit behind. Jason, you might need to refresh or go on to live chat, because he's also put 55. I'm quite enjoying this Jason versus Ben battle. That's two of the Manchester locals who I play with often. So So hopefully we can get some Jason and Ben kicking off. We're still staying at 55. Jason needs to refresh. We'll see if he goes any higher. 57 from Jason. There we go. We're off. The Manchester Ding Dong, as I'm just going to coin it just then, has begun. Dan Shelton's leaving it. Probably a wise choice because this could get a little bit competitive. But Paul Holden jumps in with a 60. Again, Paul, you may be on time. You may be slightly delayed. Ben also saying 60, but a little bit late because Paul's already banged it. Ben with a 62. The war is ramping up, as I like to say. 62. I bet that's higher than you thought, Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why there's a lot of people wanting this disc, but
yeah,
my expectations were way lower than some of the prices you've got on these discs.
Yeah, I can't believe the Svea only went for 50 when we've got other things going for crazy prices.
I was so tempted to go high, but I just bought like 6 of the Glowbergs the other day, and I need to calm down a bit. Jason
with 63. The battle continues. We can't rush this one because it's gonna rattle on. So while the chat battle for the disc, we'll 65 from Ben Coyle. Let's talk about which disc we've got coming up that you're excited about, Charlie. We may not get to them all tonight actually because I'm happy to go a little bit late. We can go till like 11 or something. But any discs that are still left when we get to 11, we will have to raffle them on the Facebook page. Well, not raffle, but we'll keep auctioning them on the Facebook page. So Jason McNeese is out at 65. Paul Holden's got his speakers off, so he won't be able to hear us talking. We could say what we like. He's out as well. There we go. I need a refresh. I don't need a refresh. I'm live, mate. But we've got everybody else out. Ben Coyle selling at 65. Thank you, Ben. And sold. There we go. Beautiful disc. I love seeing my Manchester locals get on these because I don't have to pay the shipping. I can just give it to them. I love it.
Oh, we've got a late bid there.
But I've already hit the hammer. I'm so sorry, Ben Ramsey. Ben Ramsey, we've already hit the gavel. You're a little bit behind on the delay. I'm really sorry. There's not much I can do about that. Too late, damn. Yeah. But 65, still amazing for this beautiful disc. Thank you so much.
Let's start off the next one, and while they're bidding, we can talk about the next release that I'm wondering when they're going to come out. To be honest. Awesome.
So, I'm not as live as I think I am. Apparently, wow. Who knows? I'm shocked if my chat's delayed. That's kind of cool. But anyway, yes, guys. We said we'd get started on the next lot while before me and Charlie chat a little bit more. This one I don't have any expectations for at all. So got 2 minis here. First we've got this cool Caspass Mini Berg. It's got a slight die dropout at the top. It's custom dyed. You can see the little tiny dropout. And then we've got this Axiom Discs Baseball Mini. Now, this came in my MVP Secret Santa, not this year, but the year before. So it's a little bit older. And these pop off on auctions in the States. I've seen these baseball minis go for nearly $50 just on their own. But we don't really have an MVP collector's market here. So let's see if anybody in the UK wants these 2 minis. There's a slight dropout on the stamp of this as well. And we've got Mitchell with 15 and then Shane with 20. Thank you, guys. Kieran also with 20, a little bit late. Ben Hadley with 10, very late. Saying that I need a refresh and then being late. Mitchell, 25. Kieran, 25, just after Mitchell. So
I'm going to drop the bombshell here. I don't think anyone knows when the 2021 Sex of Firebirds are releasing. There's been so many rumors saying, oh, for sure it's in February. And then all over the pages, people are just going nuts, just like speculating all the...
So that's what you're excited for, the Sexton Firebirds?
I can't wait, and I'm kind of a bit anxious because I just really need to buy some, and I'm trying to figure out the best way and the cheapest way. It's going to be fairly hard. We're probably going to have to ship them in from the US.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Mitchell's out and Kieran's at 30, so we'll give Ben Hadley a second to catch up, but 30 is pretty cool for the minis. I definitely didn't expect that one, so thank you, Kieran. Yeah, Sexton Firebirds are always crazy. Everyone's going to have their fingers crossed that they can get their hands on one. I always think it's amazing to see the Las Vegas ones, people queuing around the block and then paying
It's
20
ridiculous.
times retail in about 10 seconds after they leave.
Yeah.
Ollie says that he will order with you if you want to team up on Sexton Firebirds. So maybe some kind of group buy needed.
could do.
Okay, Ben
I
is
managed to
good.
get a fair few.
So we're going to sell it at 30 on the minis, and we are. Why have I got my box there? It's detracting from the gallon. There we go. Sold 30. Thank you, Kieran. You got that one, Amy?
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. There's a signed Sexton Fire, but that one's definitely, I don't think, coming on the auction.
No.
No, we're not getting our hands on the signed Sextons, but we've got plenty of amazing goodies today. We've already raised £1,223, so I'm just blown away by you guys' generosity. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting the amazing charities. Unbelievably, we're still only on to we're moving on to auction lot number 19 out of 45. So
Oh my god.
still got loads to go. Tom Potter says auction your first run Falk, Harry. No way. As much as I would love to raise that much money for charity, that's more memories for me than anything else. That one will be staying there forever. So this is my first ever Castblast disc, one of the first 5. It was my first full course Ace disc. I threw it for 3 years in my bag,
Wow.
and yeah, that's staying there. But yeah,
New ones I've been seeing going for about $300, just over.
yeah, it's
for
worth
first
far
run.
more than that to me. if they ever get to $1,000 in 6 out of 10 condition, then we can talk. But until then, I'll stay that. Ian McDougall says he'll need a link. Ian, if it's okay with you, if we wait till past, we'll go an extra half an hour, and you can join me for that. How about that? So yeah, let's have the next thing. Where are we up to? We're up to the Prodigy starter set. So this is a great chance for you guys to get your hands on something, maybe to introduce a new player to the game. So this is the Prodigy Ace Line Disc Golf 3-pack. You get an F Model S, an M Model S, and a P Model S, all in the base grip plastic. So yeah, somebody get me started with 15 on the Ace Line starter set. Introduce it to there we go, Tom Bowen 20. Thank you, Tom. This one kindly donated by our friends at Reboot in Scotland. Seamus has hooked us up with these.
Does Noah still put with the P Model S?
No, it does still put with the P Model S.
I'm pretty sure I traded one and it feels so good, and I've been struggling with my P2s a bit, and they're really expensive to replace because I've got the Glow D-Line ones which I put with. So I've been really thinking about shifting over to something else.
Somebody asks in chat, are these all lightweight? I believe they are. I think they're 140 grams. Yeah, they've got a tick on the box there.
Oh my god, wow.
Very lightweight, 140 grams. But Tom Bowen with 20, thank you, Tom. See if anybody else wants to pop on that. Yeah, Charlie, putters is something really unique. Have you considered the EV7 Penrose?
I have watched some videos of the UK disc golfers, Jamie, Josh, giving them a go. And I'm interested. I want to see how Josh gets on because he also used to
P2s
put with,
as well, yeah.
P2s. So, yeah. But if it's more like grippy, tacky, that already sounds like my Glow ones, so it might be a perfect replacement.
Very nice. So we've had 21 from Nathan Shaw, and we've had Dennis let us know that Bowen can actually throw these. So a little bit of In the Chains podcast banter going on. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Charlie, you'd be excited to hear that Dan Sheldon says that he's got a couple of Glow D-Line P2s on the way over that he would be willing to part with. So
no way.
You might be getting the hookup.
Oh, that would be amazing. And then I don't have to ship putters, which would probably be quite hard.
Cool. Okay.
I love my P2s.
I think 21. Tom Bowen's commented something else which wasn't a bid on the disc. So Nathan Shaw is going to take his first thing of tonight and sold for 21. Thank you, Nathan. guys, while we're here, can we just give a massive shout out to Amy in the chat, please? Thank you so much, Amy, for helping with the auction, for running everything, for standing in for me while I was dying of chili overdose. Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, we're on to 2 auctions now that I'm super excited about. Really excited. There we go. Love for Amy in the chat. Thank you, guys. Putting up with me. Cheers. Thank you, Ben.
Oh,
but yeah,
you're not that bad, Harry.
She deserves a gold star for putting up with me. So we've got 2 really great ones donated by Carol Finley now. And you guys know what's coming when I've said the word Carol Finley, don't you? So here we go.
Oh, yes.
Here are some of Carol's amazing pyrography colour bag tags. You've got 4 bag tags here. There's nothing on the back, so you could write your own message on the back if you wanted to number them. Or you can just treasure them like this. You could use them for wedding favours. You could put them on your bag and just be swaggy. Whatever you wanted. These are pre-done. They'll ship out to you with everything else. So you've got mushrooms, you've got gnomes, you've got people with beards. And we got Jamie Cross starting us off at 20. That's what I was going to ask for. Amanda for 25. Immediately outbid.
Oh, wow.
There you go, 25. That's cool. Thank you, Amanda. And
I've been really enjoying all the amazing bag tags popping up on the feed on the British Disc Golf Facebook group for the Women's National League. It's amazing to see.
Me too. I've got the next lot after this will be the one that I'm most excited for, which is the custom version of this. Basically, Carol's doing some custom ones. That's the one I've got my eye on. Amanda dropping the 30. Nathan asking how much has the Humphreys household spent tonight. It's really been Amanda being the one doing the bidding. I don't know if she's actually won anything yet, but Max has been very good so far. Surprisingly good. A bit disappointed in how good Max has been, to be honest. But
until the first run lots come out. So.
I think Max is actually good on first run lots, having seen a bit of his collection. He's got quite a lot.
I have heard rumors. I have not seen evidence. I want to see all the stash photos.
You have to slide into the DMs. But Max is apparently banned from the auction. So yeah, guys, we're at 30. We're gonna sell to Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. These are sold. Amazing. So we're now on to number 21. So this is the blank bag tags that Carol's donated. These are really cool. Carol is going to work with the winner to design a set of 5 custom bag tags that will be perfect for whatever purposes you need. Shane, I do not still need you. Because it's been announced that I can bid on things on my own auction. So Tom Bowen has bid 50. I'm gonna immediately turn it around. I'm gonna be typing in. I can't type in the chat. Amy's typing for me. Amy, do the 75. Drop the 75.
Wow.
I really want these guys.
That's a bit of a statement. What are you gonna put on them if you win?
So me and my friends have got a group chat where we've had 5 of us in a group chat for about a year and a half at this point. So we've all become really good friends. And Tom Bowen is going to make it expensive for me, for God's sake. Okay, well, let's just keep going then, shall we? I'm not buying anything else, so good luck, Tom. Let's just drop the 100. Why not? Let's just do it.
Damn.
But yeah, me and my group chat would love to have some bag tags. I think me and Amy might need to have a little conversation about how high I'm allowed to go.
Wait, you're not sharing this?
No, this is for me. This is on me.
But your mates are doing it. You do it with your mates, so surely they should pay for their bag.
My mates are cheap.
Oh boy. Oh, did you see that? 110.
I did see that. 110 from Tom Bowen.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna let Amy decide what we're going up to.
Well, I don't know.
I'm good with whatever, but I'll be in trouble if I spend all of my savings. Go on, let's do one more. Let's do one more bid. If Tom outbids whatever Amy types now, then we're gonna miss out. But I'm gonna be disappointed. Waiting to see what Amy's bid. I don't get to see.
Oh my god.
There we go. Amy's dropped it. 180. Damn. I didn't know I was bidding 180.
Oh no!
Okay, well, hopefully my group chat are on board. The margin has been dropped. Tom says, "Well done, Harry. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully my friends are sliding into my inbox right now to team up. But I'm gonna drop the sold for 180. Thank you, Amy. Cheers." No, seriously, it's amazing. Thank you for everybody, all these donations. I'd love to be able to do my part for the Uplay as well. So the Uplay and the Edge, of course, fantastic. Shane said in the chat he was willing to do his part. 25. Incredible moment, like you say.
What a gent.
What a gent. Thank you, Amy, for hooking us up. And I'm excited to get my
money, I don't care.
excited to get my back. It's not my money. I don't care. Cheers. Wow. Awesome
Max
moment.
did just send me some of his collection, and it is just ridiculous. Not fair. I'm very jealous.
Popping off. Guys, thank you so much for that. I guess we just have to move on. I'm just trying to come to terms with the fact that I'm getting my bag tags, but excited. And thank you, group chat. My group chat are all popping in one at a time to say that they're in, so I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Amazing. So what I'm going to actually do now is I need a quick break, so I'm going to get Amy to do the next one.
Okay.
I'm going to find out how much Amy knows about the Axiom Fireball.
Great.
Amy, meet Charlie. There you go.
Aw. Well, they got egg on them.
No, not on the insides, only on my hair and outsides. There you go.
Hello.
Hiya, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm great. I've not had any egg. This is great. I just get to inflict the pain.
If Harry was going to do the egg while I was on the call, I was going to offer to do it with him, but he already did it, so that
would've
saved
been
me
so
a bit.
nice. Oh, but it saved you. Yeah, it came too quickly. I think he expected it to be like never happen. So
You should have just snuck up behind him and done it.
I know.
Like as soon as someone bidded over 1,000, just be straight up
and he
to
wouldn't
it.
have expected it. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to the next one. We have got this Axiom Fireball with a swirly rim in brackets. So this is an overstable fairway driver, similar to an Innova Firebird. Flight numbers 9, 3.5, 0, 3.5.
I don't think I can help you with this one because I do not throw
Okay.
any of. Is this MVP?
I don't know. Wait. I should know this really. Axiom. Someone help me.
I'm sure someone in the chat has got us covered.
Okay, so we've got 18 from Paul. Excellent. Excellent. MVP sister brand. Great. Interesting. 20 from Shane.
What?
Excellent.
Just as we're bidding, I want to know what everyone's thoughts on James Conrad moving over to MVP. I did watch a bit of his coverage, and he was playing well, but I don't think he was playing as well as he normally, like his standard, because he's always at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wonder if anyone's noticed.
Okay, we're going to have any more on the 20, or am I going to gavel it? Where's the gavel? 20 for Shane. Okay, I'm going to go with that, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 20 to Shane. Excellent.
Yay, Shane got something.
Yay. Are you ready to come back?
I am.
Excellent.
I am.
We were just talking about
Got a
James
lot of
Conrad.
feedback
James
on
Conrad.
the
He's throwing a fireball, actually. He hit
James
So
Conrad.
MVP. He is.
MVP.
James Conrad hit the cage on a basket on his second ever filmed hole playing for MVP, I think. So with a fireball. So.
What? Oh yeah, I did see that.
There we go. I've got my headphones back, guys. I'm gonna confess. I had a little go at getting some of the egg out of my hair. It has congealed into a sticky lump. So yeah, that's not happening. I'm probably gonna have to I don't know, go for some kind of shower after the show. But
I do agree. Aviar took a massive would have taken Aviar fans seeing James throwing them amazingly for him to move over to MVP I understand why, because MVP have some amazing throwing putters. But yeah, like as an Avior fan myself, I was a bit sad to see him go.
I'm a massive MVP fan, as you guys know, so I'm happy that Conrad is here.
It's great.
It's good that Charlie's still here, actually, because we've got a Discraft coming up next. And Charlie, I'm gonna have to complain a little bit about this next disc. It's more a branding thing than a Discraft thing that I have to complain about. But so here's the disc, right?
Yes.
It says Fierce Pierce on it, right?
Yes.
So to me, this is a Fierce, right?
Yes.
No, not a Fierce. This is a Buzz. So apologies for the incorrect listing. This is a Discraft Buzz. I don't know what the plastic is. It's kind of a little bit soft. Somebody's going to have to tell me.
It must be Elite Z. It looks Elite Z.
Maybe.
But it could be a special blend. I'm not too sure. It looks glossy.
Little bit see-through. Something. Paul Holden is currently leading with 30 for this. Not a Fierce. I was very confused that I was wrong. Oh, Paul says retract. I think he didn't know that it was not a Fierce. So, Paul, you are successfully retract. He's saying retract a lot of times. There we go. John Hood, Z Buzz, apparently. There you go.
Yeah, Z Buzz.
John Hood has bid 35. Paul has escaped. Connor McHale needs to refresh. It's a little bit delayed. Yeah, I've thrown a Buzz, actually. I'm not a Discraft person, but I've buzzed. I've
actually taken it out of my pro bag, and I've actually got pretty tie. I'm not sure which way I'm pointing. There's a cool tie-dye watch there behind me, but I've had that in my bag for over 10 years.
Wow.
But I've taken it out because when I'm throwing on a line, every time I throw it, it comes out slightly different to what I want, and I needed that consistency. But I did want to ask your opinion on some of the newer Discraft Tour Series designs.
Sure.
And there's a lot of hype around it, a lot of people buying into it, but me personally, I don't really buy into a disc just with a massive name on. I'm more focused on the disc itself, or if there's a cooler design, which is why Discmania originals a lot. Some of their signature discs are amazing.
Yeah, I kind of do tend to agree. I like the amazing art. For me, it's about the art rather than the person on the disc. But I do obviously I would love to support my favorite pros. So something that I do try and do is I buy directly from the pro themselves when they're willing to ship to the UK. I recently got Jordan Castro's signature disc, and
nice.
He sent it straight to me.
That's pretty cool. Where are we at on this disc?
We are at 45 with John Hood. Paul Holden says, it's bad enough that I stayed up just for this without ending up with a Buzz. I think he was hoping it was a Fierce. I'm sorry, Paul. I did try and make a correction on the Facebook page, but once the file was up, I couldn't change the actual file. And I was fooled by Discraft's inconsistent stamp game. But I now understand that the Fierce is also Paige Pierce's fundraiser stamp as well as being her signature disc, which is somewhat confusing. But anyway, apologies for that, Paul. And I will send you something to make up for it. I've got some leftover discs that aren't going to get auctioned, that aren't on the catalogue either. So I'll message you and we'll hook you up with something for staying up. Thank you for the support.
Paul's asking about my tie-dye Buzz. I've had this is one of my old Buzzes. One of my favourite discs. And he's got his eye on it. No, I'm not selling it.
Paul's not a Buzz guy, so you're safe. Okay, I think we're safe to sell at 45. This is held for a while. John Hood, thank you so much for your support. Sold. And if you could message me, either Harry or the Don't Shoot page, we'll get your details and get that sent out. Yes, let's move on to the next one. Cool, 45 for that. Fantastic.
Which lot is the lot? That's what I want to know.
The lots... We're going to have to try and get to that tonight. It's going to... Oh, gosh. The lots is 36. We've got a way to come on that one.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if we'll get there, but if we may skip ahead if we need to. We might skip through and do some of the cool ones. But yeah, the next one's definitely a cool one. A lot of people are very excited about this. So this slot is lot 24, Around with Shane Cooper. a lot of you know Shane. He's in the chat. He's the butt of many of our jokes on the podcast. One of my friends in the group chat who has just bought the amazing Carol's amazing bag tags. So, around with Shane Cooper. Have you ever wanted to experience what it's like to be completely mediocre? Buying this lot entitles you to 1 round of disc golf at Cotswold View with the one and only Shane Cooper. Green fees not included, because that would be far too expensive. So yeah, we're going to get started at the approximate.
From Max.
We've got 20.
I believe so. So he's not actually buying discs, but he really wants a round with Shane.
He's on a disc buying ban, so he has to release his charity somewhere. A 20 for a round with Max. I don't think we really even need to continue the bidding on this one, because I was fully expecting to have to put the pity pound in and take the round with Max as an expense, but
take the hit.
The round with Shane. Max is a hero. Agreed and sold. Thank you, Max. Thank you very much.
We want to see the U disc of the round.
Yeah, you're gonna have to post it up. I want to hear about your round together. So yeah, Max wants to clarify about the dyed mini that I showed earlier, which I've now lost. It's on the floor. Here it is. Whoever buys this dyed mini gets a free commission die from Max, apparently, and this is going to go to whoever spends the most in total overall. So there's a nice little perk for whoever spends the most on the auction. So you've still got time. Amy, who's currently leading on the most?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to have a little browse through and see who that's going to be currently going to. But yeah, let's get the next thing. Oh, this is going to be a really cool one. You guys, this is one I'm really excited for. Let's see if we can bump that total donation up again, because this is one that maybe even Charlie might have a little
oh snap! What is it?
Shuffle on. So this is a Latitude 64 2016. It's got the mold on the back. It's a Claymore in baseline plastic. This, however, has quite a lot of signatures on, as you can see. So this was donated by Derek Robbins.
Let's see who we can spot on the signatures.
I've actually got a list. Del has written out the list for me. So this was from European Masters 2016. And we've got Simon Lizotte, KJ Nybo, Devon Owens, Avery Jenkins, Ricky Wysocki, Philo Brathwaite, Vanessa Van Dyken, Greg Barsby, Paul Macbeth, Eagle McMahon, Will Shoestrick, and at least 2 others.
Wow.
So I think I counted 9 world champions, if you count multiples. So Paul with his 5. 9 world champions, and we've got I think about 30 majors if you include all of the possible majors. So here we go. We've got Paul with a 50, and we've got Katrina with a 60, and then we've got Jay Penn with 100. Thank you, Jay. That's amazing. And so we had a question. Jay, 100, amazing, so much. Dennis Jones with 150. Dennis is incredibly generous tonight. Thank you, Dennis. I love this. Amanda says that Max has put his phone down to avoid this.
Dennis has got to be winning the mini so far.
I think Dennis is probably ahead on the mini.
Yeah, I think he brought,
yeah, Dennis with his incredible generosity. If he wins this one as well, then that's amazing. I think the 155 from Mr. Shelton. We've got a new high bid.
Oh my god! Wow. I've actually got here a European Masters 2014, so this was 2 years earlier. I think they must have both been held at Yarva Disc Golf Park, but it's pretty similar. I managed to get so many signatures on there. Wow,
it's just the memories, isn't it? That's amazing. And Dennis has dropped 200 on this disc.
Wow.
Thank you, Dennis. That's incredible. Is anybody else going to be able to compete with that? I know Derek's going to be really happy to see that raise so much money for charity. I'm incredibly excited. I doubt, surely nobody can match 200. We'll give people a couple of minutes to think about it. But wow, the love the community's showing is amazing. I'm going to need to find a 2000 forfeit. Amy, your job is to go. I was going to say
we need more forfeits. The people want the forfeits. We're going to have to brainstorm. Like whoever has the best idea, that reasonable. Like we don't want to kill Harry. But we've got to do something.
I think the cinnamon challenge is is a reasonable one. We've had a few people ask for cinnamon challenge. We've only got half an hour of the auction left, so Amy, see if you can go find some cinnamon. Do we have cinnamon?
I've got cinnamon, yeah.
Okay, Amy's going to go find cinnamon.
I was so looking forward to the first one, lots. I was kind of hoping you were going to auction it with me here, because...
Okay, the guys want the lots. Let's skip the order and we'll do the lots. Why not?
Oh, snap.
Because I know Charlie's got to go. We've got to get Ian in, so we'll skip ahead and we'll do the lots. The lots next. Let me get it.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think in my head now. What's my max bid for this? Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Skip the order while Charlie's on the show, so he can try and buy the first run lot.
Oh come on, Tom Potter, that's not fair. You can't already start bidding.
I haven't finished it. Apologies. The 200. Thank you so much. We're going to formalize it and say sold. So yeah, I know you guys. We're at the official end time now. We don't want anybody to miss the chance on this first run lots. So thank you so much to Noah for donating it out of his little collection.
What's the print on it?
It's a blue shatter, I think.
Oh my god. Is it party stamp or the blue shatter, is it?
It's definitely mostly blue, but then you can see the rainbow in it when you see it in the light. But I'd say it's mostly blue.
Max will probably know.
Yeah, I'd say it was blue. Blue, the stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy confirms blue. Okay, we've got some bids going in already. We've had 50, 52, 69. Nice, thank you, Tom Bowen. 70 from Andrew, 75 from Jason and
put in a
Sharky.
75 there.
I think you're behind Max, Charlie, because you only just come through for me, so you might need to refresh. You can bid out loud though if you like, because you're here. Connor with an 80.
Oh, loads of 80s there.
Ollie with an 80. We've got a few people interested. I think this is going to go over 80, guys. I'm excited to see. This is actually my favourite disc at the moment, I would say. The loots lots. I throw them all over the place, and I had my eye on this as well. But if I've purchased some tags, I am not getting this. But
what are we at now?
we're at 83 with Tom Bowen.
All right, I'm gonna go for the bid of 90.
Charlie with the 90.
I'll also put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat as well. Charlie's dropped the 90. We had
Someone else 20.
We had Sharky go for 85. Adam McCrory's also gone for 90. Tom Bowen's gone for 91. There you go. You've been usurped, Charlie. And Swede has dropped the 100. We've made it to 100 for this disc.
Damn.
Welcome to the bidding, Swede. Nice to see you. We're having a bit of an ace disc golf versus ace disc golf situation.
We need to make it clear to everyone that the currency is sterling, pounds.
Yes, pound sterling. If there's anybody who's not from English, but Swede is one of the ace crew, I believe. So. Yeah, I'm down for some Adam versus Swede action, personally. Charlie, what are your thoughts on 100?
To be honest,
Swede
I'm saving myself.
Swede says, "Oh, thought it was sec." I don't know if he's joking or not. I hope he's joking. I'm going to go with the fact that he is.
So the highest is 91 right now.
I'm
actually excited about the glow lots. I was speaking to Tom and he was saying how it's going to be the first time they're releasing it in glow plastic.
Yeah, I hopefully I can get my hands on a glow lots. I have an exception to my disc buying rule for new releases, and I'm counting that. He is in fact joking. Swede is confirmed at 100. I was hoping he was joking. It's quite funny because on the Let's Cast Fast page, where a lot of these sales go down, people do sometimes get confused, and Swedish krona are worth about 1/8 of a pound. So so people sometimes get a little bit mixed up. Adam's out. 90 was his highest, so I think Swede is going to take it at 100 unless we get any more bids.
I'm gonna have to go out there.
Charlie can't compete with 100. Dennis is not discraft enough. It's in fact superior. I'll just drop that one for now. But yeah, Swede. Oh no, we've got 101. We've got more action. Tom Bowen at the last minute.
The hand was on there.
The hand went to the hammer, but the hammer was not slammed. Bowen in with 101. Damn. We're gonna have to see if
People want this.
See, Swede has gone to 110 straight away. Bowen's been thinking, so he did come in like a boss, but it didn't last long. We got some commentary going on.
101.
111 now. Tom Bowen 111. Very
Oh my
exciting.
word! I'm gonna have to refresh my comments here.
This is just becoming a little bit silly, but I love it. Swede with 120. Thank you so much. Dennis egging on his co-host. We're not accepting bids in Norwegian kroner tonight. But 124 from Tom Bowen. The battle continues.
And meanwhile, there's Max just sat on his little seat of first run.
Yeah, 130 from the Swede. Wow, this is crazy, guys. I love the energy. I love the atmosphere. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We've been live for 2 hours 42 minutes. We've got 73 viewers still, and Tom has just done 135. This is a crazy battle. Wow. The attempt at 140 from Swede. The attempt at baiting Max Humphreys in probably isn't going to work, if I'm completely honest. But
this is what everyone came for.
This is what everyone came for. 145 from Tom Bowen. Wow. As Ben said, this isn't even about the charity or the discs anymore. This is about winning. And Swede has gone for the 150. Surely. 160.
Right now.
160. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wow. And we're well on the way to the 2000 forfeit. Yeah, Noah with the incredible donation. Dell with the incredible donation of the previous disc. 106.
No way, Noah. Literally just casually donates a first run caster plus. That's ridiculous. I only have a first run. Oh, I'm scared to try pronounce this. Sphere?
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty close. Wow. 160 holding from Tom Bowen. Swede is out. Swede is out.
Wow.
Tom is going to win. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Tom Bowen, for the support. I don't think anybody else is jumping in on the last minute. Wow, this community is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. And we are going to sell for the amazing offer of 160. Thank you so much. Wow.
Amazing stuff.
What? Yes.
Oh,
Charlie, we are going to have to kick you out because Ian needs
love you and leave you.
Ian needs his appearance.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much for coming, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for everything. Wow, I'm just blown away. We've just sold 2 amazing discs, and
thank
gosh.
you. Good luck, and I will
Yes.
be laughing my head off when you shove cinnamon down your throat. That's going to be hilarious.
God.
It's going to make my night.
Guys, can we just stop the bidding now and save me from the cinnamon? Thank you, Charlie, and I'll talk to you soon. Wow, this is just going incredible. Guys, you're so generous. I'm just loving it. I need to invite Ian into the show. He can join me for the last 20 minutes. Invite coming to Ian McDougall via the Facebook chat. Boom. Wow. Who else is going OCD crazy at the current raised of being 1899? Hopefully it's not too bad. How much cinnamon do I have to eat, by the way? I've agreed to something without knowing. How does this even work? Do I need a teaspoon?
Yeah, you've got teaspoons here.
I don't think so.
We do.
There you go. Okay, we have been officially joined, I believe, by my friend and tournament director, co-tournament director, Ian McDougall. Ian.
Hiya.
Hello.
How are we?
Sticky, and I can't feel the skin around the inside of my lips. But I'm just blown away that we're at £1,899 raised for two amazing charities right now.
I know, this is bananas, really. I had a thought like earlier in the day, like how this was going to go. And I was hoping that this was going to be the outcome. Well, like when you brought me on, you had already smashed your predictions, and you've done it. It's nice. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm just blown away. So guys, the way the rest of this night is going to work, we've got 15 minutes left. You need in chat to comment. Current guest Zoe Andike. I'm being teased. I understand. There we go. Apologies. We're really Ian now. Guys, how this is going to work is we're going to do Ian's auction now because Ian's got something really cool for us. We're going to do that right now, and then we're going to do 3 more after that. What you need to do in chat is you need to say which number auction from the ones that are left you want to see live on the show, and the others will go on the Facebook page tomorrow or the next day. So get typing in your lot numbers, put it as 044 like Paul Holden has done. Any things that you are interested in that haven't come up yet, and we'll do 3 more tonight from the ones that are written down by Amy. And Amy's going to keep a little chat. Definitely the watermelon berg has to be one of them.
Yeah.
Since you introduced me as TV, can you do the Manchester disc golf one at the end as well?
Ooh, yeah. Let's slip that on there. Let's slip that on there as well. We'll see what people say. We've got 28 and 44 being spammed. Shane says love that he's still the lot. Let's scroll down. We'll put 28 on. Got the watermelon there. Amy's going to be writing them down. But Ian, let's talk your donation.
All right. My donation is like a big secret. You didn't want me to send you a picture or anything.
So you did send me a picture of it, right?
I know. Well, you didn't want me to send like a really nice looking picture. So, but my donation, again, I had mentioned earlier somewhere that it was inspired by Max. It must have been a while back. I can't remember how long ago, but Max came in to the disc golf Facebook group and asked, can anybody make a basket? And nobody answered him. And I said, well, no, I could do it, because I had been, making a few kind of things like, these Heiserwein trophies. And I said, okay, well, what are you looking for? Do you want it to be like for minis? Do you want it for bottle caps? And he told me he wanted it as a centerpiece for his upcoming wedding.
Wow.
So I said, sure, I can make you a centerpiece, no problem. So, well, how much do you want for it? No, here, it's your wedding present. There you go. So I've made that one.
Very cool.
I might give him a different one, though, because this one's all made out of wood, except for the basket part, which is just bent wire. And which kind of inspired me to make a few more. So that's what I have for you now. Let me show you this one. And this one's a little bit bigger.
Wow. Look at that on the stump with the little minis. He made it. He made the putt as well. Wow, guys.
Left-handed.
Look at that. So, Ian's incredible mini basket. Such a cool donation. Wow. I wish I hadn't have already spent all my budget. Otherwise, I'd be in on this. But I don't think I can compete with the guys in the chat. So this is probably something that won't ship particularly well, I would say. Is that correct, Ian?
No. I was hoping to kind of hand deliver at any tournament for any UK player. If somebody overseas really wants it, I can find a way to ship it. But again, it might end up showing up in pieces. And I wouldn't want to see that. So
yes.
Again, more of a hand delivery. I will be at a lot of events coming up that I can just hand it over to you. And to be fair, I don't think I'm finished with it. I think a lot of people that do things, Carol could probably attest, is like, oh, the bag tag isn't finished. I want to work on it some more. But sometimes you just have to kind of just say, like, look, I have more to do here.
So there you go, guys. The basket will be hand delivered at a tournament of your choice that either me or Ian are at. or any other Manchester person. It's super cool, and we've got some bids already going, and we've got 50 from Jammy Disc Golf, 50 from Jamie Matthews. So that's a good start. I think 50 is a good start. Let's say we'll keep going from there. We've got Max with 51.
Max, don't bid. You get a free one.
Max is getting.
He's getting a free one. Max, don't bid.
Maybe he needs two.
Well,
Ben Ramsey, thank you for 55. That's cool. Getting some more teaser shots. Ian making some putts.
and if you don't end up winning this time, I am going to bust my hump and make trophies almost exactly like this, maybe slightly smaller, for the tournament that Manchester's running in May.
Amazing. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard about it, we've got a one-day tournament for Manchester locals. But if we don't sell out locally, we'll have some invites to the wider disc golf community, and also any ladies or under 18s who want to come. Then we will be letting you guys join the registration now. So if you want to sign up, ladies, let me know, or Ian know.
Well, it's something that we've done maybe a bit differently than everything else. We've kind of tiered our registration. We're trying to encourage women to sign up, and we've given them first crack. So all this week is women-only registration. Currently, right now, we have 11 ladies signed up for the tournament, which I'm really, really happy about. I was really stoked the last Heiserween that I ran, and we had 5 signed up. So that's doubled what we had at our last event. So it's really cool.
So we're still hanging out at 55. Come on, guys. We can beat 55, I'm sure. Surely someone wants it more than that. There seems to be more teasing Max about his wedding than anything else right now.
Sorry, Max. I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, there we go. Dan Shelton with 60. He's done it just in time because I was about to do that. So I have avoided the evils that Amy's been shooting me to not bid by Dan going for 60. So thank you, Dan. Yeah, Dennis saying he wasn't invited. I'm still checking the mail every morning. There we go, Ben Ramsey, 65.
Look, it catches well too. I haven't missed yet.
Yeah, Ian nailing those 4-inch putts. Ben Ramsey really wants the basket. He's gone 65. Dan Shelton has gone 69. Nice. Nice.
What's that?
Chat are joining the meme. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I got to get in on some of that. Come on.
Yeah. Ben's bid 72. The noises can stop.
Well, I'm glad I got mine in then.
Yeah, you're on delay, and you're not even close to in time.
Well, I'm in time on my phone here.
So yeah, Ben Ramsey 72. We'll give Dan one more chance to bid or to say he's good, and we will sell because we've still got 3 more to get to, and I really think that I should be getting to bed soon because I've got work in the morning. I've got meetings in the morning, guys. I'm gonna have to get this egg out of my hair and do my cinnamon challenge because this is gonna take us past. It's not gonna quite. We're definitely gonna get there, aren't we?
Oh, come on, somebody else bid. Let's get Harry to eat some cinnamon.
We're gonna call it at 72. Going once, going twice, and sold. Ben Ramsey 72. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to make some more of these, and they'll be the trophies for the Longford Open, which registration is going to open for Manchester Disc Golf Club members on Monday. So there are some links on our site to join the club. We don't charge a lot. You can actually buy a bag tag, which I wanted to kind of pimp my bag tags as well, since we're showing off bag tags. I'm making baskets and I'm making bag tags. So
I'm looking forward to having my bag tag on my bag soon.
Yeah, they all turned out like really, really cool. I mean,
they look dope. They look great. So yeah, get your bag tags for Manchester Club. Get you early tournament entry as well. So it's definitely worth your $5. So yeah, Amy, how's our tally looking?
Number 28 was the biggest.
Okay, we've got 28, and then we're gonna have 2 more after that. So you're gonna have to.
41.
Okay, so the order of the lots that we're gonna do 28, and then we're gonna do 41, and then you guys in chat have to vote between
26 and 30.
26 and 30. We got a couple of votes for 44 coming through as well, Amy. Let's see where we can get through. So we said we were starting with 28, didn't we? Let's go back to 28. Okay, so we got the Watermelonberg 28. Have we got that somewhere?
Oh, sorry.
With
nice. Paul Holden just orders his bag tag.
Cool. Okay, we got some. If people will now stop saying lot numbers, because I'm going to get you mixed up with bids. We're talking Watermelonberg, and Tom Bowen has dropped an 80 already, and we haven't even started.
Did you bring it through? You brought it through already. Where is
Did
it? Yeah.
It's just there. It's in that panel.
Oh. Sorry.
Watermelonberg is being found. 80.
Sorry, there we go.
I'm in shock. Wow. Bowen is serious about this one. Bowen was wronged on the previous lot he was in, and and Dan Shelton's beating him again, 85. Dan and Bowen are just ding ding round 2. So 95. Tom Bowen incredibly serious about the Watermelonberg. Incredible, guys. So much generosity. I love it. 100 from Dan Shelton. Wow, get that cinnamon lined up, Amy. Jesus. 140 from Tom Bowen. He's earned some money on crypto, and he needs to buy something in the auction. So we've got Stimmy Check versus Crypto Gains, and the charities are the ones benefiting. So 140, Tom Bowen. That is amazing. Thank you so much. 150 from Dan Shelton, who got in on GME early. My mind is blown right now. I can't wait to tell Chris Smith what this disc's raised, because 175 from Bowen. I think saying the magic words, just 3 more lots tonight, has kicked off the Royal Rumble of disc golf battles. I'm going to hold it up a little bit more. 175. Goodness gracious. That's incredible. 176 from Dan Shelton. It's not over. Jamie saying my limit was 40 on the watermelon. I know. We're gonna find out now whether Bowen can compete with 185. It's been dropped. Wow. I know I'm sounding like a broken record right now, guys, but 185.
Man, who thought disc golfers were rich?
We've had a fine dropped in the chat from Dan. I don't know whether that's meaning a huge bid is coming, or if that's it. But I think that's probably it. And I'm incredibly grateful to you guys for these amazing charity donations. This is what the community is about. We're raising so much money for these amazing charities. It's yours. I'm getting the gavel. Anybody else crazy enough to? I mean, generous enough to bid 185. We are selling to Tom Bowen. Wow, incredible! Congratulations. We run a very successful podcast, says Dennis. You guys certainly are generous. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the bids. And sold for 185. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's incredible. Thank you. Wow.
That's bananas. This whole night's bananas, Harry. It's awesome.
It's so awesome. And I love to see that Chris, the artist who did the die on the berg, is here in chat to see it as well. So
I think it's beautiful.
right, we've got 2 more to get to. Adam says, "Do you know what time it is?" I do not.
Not bananas.
If anybody else wants one, I'll dye you one much worse than that for 180. says James Spearing. It's cinnamon time. That's what time it is. I've walked into that one, haven't I? Goodness. Okay. Am I still going to be able to talk, guys?
No.
After I've eaten cinnamon, I've got 2 more lots to auction. Should I do the 2 more lots first before I do the cinnamon, or should I do the cinnamon first?
Cinnamon first, mate.
Cinnamon first. Cinnamon first is definitely gonna be what people ask for, isn't it? So this isn't as bad as the other ones because, well, this is maybe worse than the other ones because at least with the egg and the
Oh my god, that's strong.
I'm getting my teaspoon.
You should have no escape either. You just have to sit there and suffer on camera.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no! We killed him. Fantastic job, everybody! We've finally gotten rid of Harry.
Where's that person? Oh dear.
Oh yikes!
Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, he's okay, guys. He's alive.
Whoever did that to me, that was mean.
That's classic.
I was not expecting that immediate not being able to breathe at all. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Okay. God.
All right, Mr. Egghead and Cinnamon, can I yell at you? You know, you had Jay Redding come in saying like, oh, but you know how to say his name is really important, but you know how to spell somebody's name is really important as well.
It's very important. I've been trying so hard to spell Ian right in everything I've been doing. So have I missed one? Is that what we're saying?
No, Ian's fine, but there's one letter at the end of my name that you've missed.
Oh no! Oh no! I've got the Ian, but not the not the.
It's all right. It's either one or the other, and it's always either one or the other. So I'm just used to it. What do you got up next there, Cinnamon Boy?
Oh God. It's being pointed out to me in the chat that I'm 60% of the way to French toast with my cinnamon and my egg. Jesus, more cinnamon at 2,500. I do actually feel like if I had another go, I could at least do it slightly better. Okay, we've got 2 lots left. If you guys get to 2,500, so you've got 350 to go. You're not going to get there with 2 lots left. So I'm safe from more cinnamon, surely. But yeah,
we should do 3 at least 3.
Oh, because we got the Manchester one. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Do that one right now.
Okay, we're gonna do the Glowberg right now. God, I can't.
Cat's trying to eat
The cinnamon in the back of my nose. My cat in a cone. Hello, cat in a cone. Say hello to the stream. Cat in a cone.
Oh, why they got the cone of shame on?
Cat will not stop licking her own fur off, so it has to wear a cone on occasions while it heals. Cat in a cone has just been licking around my legs, trying to consume the egg that is on the floor. Get out of here. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, Glow Gote.
Ooh, an onion. That's a good one.
No more things.
No more disgusting things to eat.
Nikita wants to bid on the cat. That would save us a lot of money a month. So potentially. Glow Gote. Let's. Yute, apparently. Apologies.
Yute.
Excuse me while I can't even swallow. Get some bids in the chat going on this, and me and Ian will tell you about the lot that's going to come up. I'm not going to hold it up for much longer because I need to cough again. Yeah, and one less cat, please. Bids dropping in the chat. Ian, tell us about the Manchester tournament package. We'll do that at the same time.
Oh, all right, fantastic. I was interested in having all the lads at Manchester Disc Golf do something here, and we came up with free entry into the 3 events that we are going to run this summer. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the Heiserwein event because of the weekend that Heiserwein is actually on. You might be able to kind of put 2 and 2 together to find out what might happen, but there's no confirmation on that yet. But the Longford Open on the 22nd of May, the Manchester Wide Open, which will be July 3rd and 4th, and then there will be one more one-day event sometime in the summer. I know, Harry, you were looking to run an event as well, weren't you? Because that could be it. But
yeah, definitely.
But I'll be quite happy to TV a few events. And anyways, the lot is going to be you're going to get free entry, guaranteed spot in the 3 events.
Amazing.
And if we break it down, charging 15 quid for the Longford Open. Don't know what we're going to be charging for the Manchester Wide Open, but then the third one would be quite similar to the Longford Open. So
yeah, it's probably £50 or £60 of value, I would guess.
It's about that, yeah.
Right, so we've got 55 as held for ages on this Glow Goatee, so that is going to get sold to Tom Bowen. Bang. You got that one, Amy? Yeah. Perfect. Amy's clearing up after my cinnamon escapades.
You don't want to know.
I'm in trouble. So yeah, let's get some bids on these Manchester Disc Golf events. Paul Holden, 50 immediately.
I'd bid on my own, but on the TV, so I kind of have to be there.
Michael Sharkey, 75 on the Manchester Disc Golf package. Thank you, Sharkey. That's amazing.
Nice one. Yeah, it could be for non-Manchester people.
Yeah, anybody, as long as you're going to come to these 3 tournaments.
If you want to make the ride from Bristol, no worries.
Yeah, guaranteed.
It's kind of a track. It's guaranteed spot in 3 events.
Guaranteed entry is 80 from Dan. From Dan in response to that. That's great.
It's been a bit difficult, getting in to events here, especially the way that we're running this registration. I've had maybe 10 people kind of try and sign up already, and I said, wait for your registrations here. But yeah, everybody's really, really excited. So this might fill up on Monday when we open it up to the club members.
Anyway, would you just be able to keep Starry out in one room, put her in your room or whatever, in the guest room? Sorry, the cat is patrolling and we're worried about her licking up cinnamon. I'm not sure cats should have cinnamon in them.
Oh, it's not far, Bubba. Bring your shop up again. Come on.
There we go. 85 from Sharky. Dennis in chat says, wait, this is pounds sterling and not dollars? Expensive mistake to make. Especially if you've been as generous as Dennis. So Sharky's leading at 85. Yeah, I feel like the guaranteed entry is huge because with the amount of people trying to get in.
Oh yeah, again, it's almost going to be comparable to like some tournaments in the States. They sell out in minutes. I think that's going to be something that we're gonna maybe experience in the next couple of years here in the UK with the explosion of players. Really, we just need like maybe a new set of TDs that want to run some more events.
Definitely.
I mean, it's really not that difficult. In fact, I think it's going to be a lot easier kind of to run events in kind of the COVID situation, because you're not going to do any meals. And that's really, the things that are really difficult about running an event is doing all the other things besides the golf. The golf is easy. Getting everybody organized, that's easy. But like if you're doing lunch and dinner, or maybe even offering breakfast, like we always tend to do, it's a lot of extra work that you need a good few hands helping you with.
Definitely, that's really cool. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to be excited to get involved with. I'm going to run some tournaments when I can. So yeah, looks like Dan is taking it at 86. Paul has bid 87. Is not going to take it at 86 at all. Sharky's out. Paul's got 87 on it. Thank you, Paul Holden. I'm getting a little bit concerned that I've either got chili or cinnamon in my eye. I'm not sure which. Things are just devolving, and if you guys
don't forget the egg. There's egg in there as well.
There might be egg in the eye. People are being too generous, and I really don't want to eat more cinnamon because I haven't even recovered from the previous one yet. So if you guys could stop just short of 90 bid from Dan, I'm getting worried.
Why didn't you like my shave one eyebrow idea? I think that would be really cool.
Honestly, at this point, I think I should have just shaved an eyebrow and not had to go through the cinnamon experience.
All right, well, maybe just like vanilla ice it, just like get the breaks in it,
Honestly, I've literally no idea what I'm doing when it comes to shaving things, and I would have made it much worse than you would have thought. So, God. Okay. So 90 seems to be the conclusion, and I'm gonna just hit the hammer, and we'll move on to what I think is have we got one more? Is that the deal? Sold for 90. The 90 was Dan Shelton. Sorry, Dan.
All right. Yeah, you have to tell me if you're in the PDGA, your PDG number. I'll add you right now to the Longford Open.
Amazing. So what are we doing? I think we've got one more to do, right?
Yeah.
What was being asked for? I can't even remember.
44.
44. People were asking for 44. That's the USDGC Rock.
Ooh.
I think we'll do 44 because Ian will get involved with a USDGC Rock, I'm sure, and it's always fun when my guests are into it. Let's see if we can track down the USDGC Rock. It's a Rock Plus, Ian. What does that mean?
No clue.
I don't know the difference between all the different types of rock.
Nah. I don't know the plus.
So, guys, if anybody is not getting the lot that they wanted tonight, because this is going to be the last one, we're already 40 minutes over time. Anything that hasn't been sold will go up tomorrow and this weekend on the UK used and new disc golf sales page that I am an admin on. Some things might get buy it now prices, some things might be auctions. All things will be going to charity as well. So yeah, here we go, the Rock Plus, and Katrina's got us started with a 20. Connor says that this is the 2016 USDGC version. Paul with 30, Disc Golf Ryan with 35. Harry Pierce, you're a little bit delayed, you might want to refresh because 22 is not going to cut it yet. And Paul with 40. So unless this gets up to 199, which is looking incredibly unlikely, I'm safe from a second dose of cinnamon, which I'm incredibly thankful for.
Oh, didn't you want your guest to kick you under the bus?
Well,
Harry wants some cinnamon. Harry wants more cinnamon.
Connor's gone to 42. If my guest is going to pay £200 for charity for this USDGC Rock, then then I will happily take the more cinnamon, because that would be incredible to reach 2,500.
I don't know if I could do that. I would love to.
It's a big ask.
It is a huge ask.
Paul has gone to 45.
I will put a 50 on it though.
Ian's putting a 50. There you go. I'm gonna put it in. Amy, can you put it in the chat for Ian?
I can add my own. I'm here.
Ian's a big boy. He's adding his own.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry for breathing deeply into the microphone.
Come on, Harry wants some more cinnamon. Yeah, I don't know what the plus is really. It doesn't say.
Some people in the chat said that
the plastic.
some people in the chat said that it was slightly domier and rounder, but essentially the same. And Sharky said slightly different rim. Paul has done 55. While this auction continues for the rest of this final one, I just want to say such a huge thank you to everybody for their amazing bids. I never even in my wildest dreams thought we could get even to 1,200. Like, to get to £2,301 plus whatever this goes for is just incredible. There'll of course be
And we're not done.
We're not done, and there'll be more things going on the Facebook page that will get added to the total. There'll be if there's a Kickstarter, sorry, a GoFundMe. Is it GoFundMe? Yeah. It's a GoFundMe. If anyone wants to donate straight, I can hardly even talk.
Morton.
Oh. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support, guys. It really is just incredible, and I would be choking up anyway, even if I wasn't from the overdose of various things that have been put in my body. So yeah, I think we're holding at 55. I think we can sell this final item at 55. I will be contacting you all directly about how to pay later. I'll be messaging everybody individually to say thank you. We'll be sorting out shipping and organisation, all of that stuff. I'm just blown away by all the generosity. Thanks to all 4 of my guests for putting on a great show with me. Thank you to Amy for making the insane effort to do all of the spreadsheet, to keep the things at the bottom of the screen up to date, to make that green bar hit the top, and for putting up with me getting rid of some of my cinnamon in the bath, which God help everybody who had to see that, which is luckily just me and her. Thanks so much to all the massively generous donations, especially from you guys and the other UK Disc Golf podcasts, from Dan, from everybody who's donated, even anything at all. I'm just blown away. I can't wait to see what the total gets to once we've finished selling all the other stuff on the Facebook page.
You'll get it above 3.
I don't know what more to say, guys. Amy, did you get the last? No. Oh, we haven't pushed sold yet, have we?
Sold, that's why.
I haven't done sold. And let me do sold. I can't even follow anymore. Paul Holden 55 and sold. Thank you, Paul Holden. And yeah, just blown away, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'm gonna make a post about it tomorrow on the Facebook page. I'll promote the rest of the sales on the group, and yeah, absolutely stunned at how much money we've raised. The charities are going to be so over the moon, and thanks everybody. Yeah, I guess that's all I can say. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you to my other guests. Thanks to Jay and Des. Not Des. Des and Jay, of course, from Edge, and Zoe from Uplay. I can hardly even talk anymore. My throat is raw with cinnamon. But thanks, everybody. And I'm going to officially say, have a good night.
Boom, kid.